still got to make the new edit where I could just blur out or put an X over Lara's face.
Or an emoji. Yeah. Look, there's not a whole lot of photos with just the three of us. Like, she was always there. So either we take some more or patiently wait for her return, which I don't know when that would ever be, if at all. So
we get together, hopefully soon. We'll take pictures and interchange each other out. You know what I mean? Like
sure. We'll change it up, and then
find some of our crazier pics of just us, like the one with Stroke standing on the roof, and then just kind of do something like that.
Yeah, we'll do some fun stuff.
Maybe just take me and Mikey when we fire in.
You know what? There are a few.
I haven't been paid, so how can you fire me?
But nobody's getting paid. Yeah. Well, I mean, we could eventually get paid at some point.
Eventually.
If enough people sign up on our Patreon and watch these amazing videos and all the behind the scenes stuff, or go over to our brand new website.
Our merch store is live.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to pull it up. I want to show everybody. So if you're not watching this, you should be watching this right now, but I can put it up here. And here's right now it's not tds.com. Right now, if you just go to the main page, you'll see all of our most recent episodes, but there's a whole bunch of stuff up here. There's an actual episode page, but more importantly,
season one.
Season one. I don't know why it calls it a season, but it just automatically did that. But more importantly, if you go over to our merch store, look at that. I added it. Oh, by the way, I didn't even tell you guys. I added a new mug because someone said, or actually my wife brought up the fact that this mug here didn't have the logo on it. And I was like, well, fuck it. We'll just make a logo mug. So
people want tank tops. I got 2 messages about tank tops. Yeah. We apparently had tank tops before. I don't remember them, but we did.
You're right. We did. We had tank tops, and we just had t-shirts and tank tops. So I think we're going to work on tank tops as well. But yeah, go to our website and purchase this merch. That's how we can get paid and keep this show going. It's good support.
Yes. And a lot of merch will be making its way. Like we've talked about, if you weren't listening to the pre-show, which you should be because that stuff's hysterical. Just sign up for the Patreon. We got to get that Florida Man shirt out.
Oh yeah, dude, the Florida Man shirt. That design was hilarious. I was in my car and I was like, I just happened to be at a red light and I was scrolling. I was like, holy shit, that's hilarious. I didn't even know she made that. She just posted. I was like, that is so funny.
That's why I was like, dude, Mandy is the GOAT. Yeah, like she's definitely. I don't know how we're not paying her right now.
We are. We're not yet, but we will. I was thinking like maybe we'll talk about that some other time, but for sure. We will have new merch. Like there's going to be random merch that gets created. We'll throw it up there. Somebody had asked what this membership thing was. Really just so that you know, if you click on the membership, it's the membership to our Patreon. This isn't a separate membership. It's not a whole new thing. If you click join, it takes you over to our Patreon page where you can sign up and get our behind the scenes stuff and exclusive content. And after 2 more episodes, or after the 10th episode, which is the next one.
This is 9.
Yeah, you're only going to get the audio unless you're a Patreon member, because that's where all the videos are going to go.
Yep. So and I got to get me one of those. I got to get me one of those shirts because I have a T-shirt for basically every show I've ever done.
Yep. And somebody complained. That one. Somebody complained about only seeing the backside of this guy. And was like, is there a logo on the front? So I changed this up. So yes, the logos are on the front and on the back. Just so everybody knows, same with the hoodie. The logo is also on the front. The cups, the logo's on both sides. This is the Cunts and Crumpets mug. This is just the regular Not That Damn Show mug. And we have stickers. But we're working on buttons and a few other things. We'll get tank tops up ASAP too. So that'll be cool.
Somebody said I didn't even reply back to it, said the logo was too far down, like to their ass or something. I don't know. I guess the back of a T-shirt. I posted it yesterday on my page, and I didn't think it was. I think just because the guy had the shirt, untucked and it was long. But
these are mock-ups too. It's not like somebody's actually wearing it. Not
to mention, there's no way anybody could possibly have one yet because it just went live like yesterday. I don't think FedEx is that good.
No fucking way. No way. And I can tell you right now, like they haven't even printed yet. So if you ordered a shirt and you're complaining already, shut the fuck up because there's no way you got it. Holy crap, that's hilarious.
That's people just bitch about anything, something that's not even real.
I love it though. It's good. Let them bitch. Man, I love people.
Sure, I mean, I guess, but bitch about something legit. That's why we call them legit bitches.
Legit. Oh, and you know what? Somebody mentioned that there was no like specific damn it shirt, like it says, just I'm a damn it or
I was
whatever.
like, we'll definitely work on that.
So I think
that's why comments are great, because we can make adjustments and things we won't think about.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's why you got to be a part of our fucking Facebook group and Instagram and shit like that, because that's where especially the Facebook group, that thing's growing. We're almost at 3,000 people. And it's growing every day, and we get comments, we get feedback. There's great memes, great videos, and we post shit too. So it's a nice little community that we're building over there. It's fun.
I know, I love it. But yeah, I was just saying that the amount of memes, and I admit the amount of memes that I've stolen from that group to post on my own page is great, because y'all find the weirdest shit, man.
There's a few people on there. There's a few people on there that post memes, and I'm like, holy fuck, man. Where did I was going to post this,
and then I was like, well, maybe I'll wait till the evening when the sun goes down. It says, never in the history of pussy eating has any man stopped halfway through and said, don't come in my mouth.
Not once.
I was like, God damn it. That is so true.
100% true.
I think I've stopped and be like, are you ready? Because I want you to do all over me. All over.
Oh, yeah. Wear it on my face. I got a black line. I just look at myself and I go, look at you, nasty fuck.
But I don't think I've ever had a girl stop and say that to me.
Not once.
Either. Oh, no. They don't mind coming in your face.
No, I mean, like, I don't think I've ever had a girl look, she's going at it and then been like, don't come in my mouth. Well, where do you want me to come? I can come on your face. Like, there's only two options at that point. I think most women want it in their mouth, and it's easy cleanup. No,
I can't speak for
depends on the woman.
Women.
I know a woman disappeared me years ago, and she would just go to the trash can. I was like, "Oh, my babies."
Oh, my she babies. Just spit it all out.
Yeah, a little trash like from a room, and she just go. I was dating this chick every time. Just
all right. I have to tell you guys a story. And this kind of relates back to something we were talking about on the pre-show. You'll have to, if you're a Patreon member, you're gonna have to listen to this. But it's not me specifically, but this was when I was very, very, very young, probably a teenager, maybe a little bit older, late teens. I was getting head from a girl, and I finished in her mouth, and she spit, and she didn't swallow it. She spit it into like a water bottle.
Oh God!
And my friend,
who
was also at the house. We were smoking weed. He grabbed that water bottle and took a fucking sip out of it. And this is not a joke. That is, I've never told anybody that. And if he's listening to this podcast right now, he's finding this out for the first time.
Did he drink it?
I think he took a sip.
He took a sip of it and put it down. And I just was like,
you didn't
my
stop
God.
Him halfway. Oh, he swallowed your baby. So you have had a man swallow your.
That's a terrible way to look at it. But yeah, you're right.
Oh, I'm never going to forget that one. Memory bank, put it right there.
I probably shouldn't have told that story, but.
Oh my God, I would tell that story. That story's hilarious.
It's true.
We are starting out strong today.
Hey, man, we got to.
Well, FCC fines. How many we got so far if we were on terrestrial radio? Boom, boom.
Oh, fuck. 100 already. We'd be kicked off. Luckily, we're on the internet. We can say and do whatever the fuck we want to.
That's true.
Thank you, Al Gore, for inventing the internet.
I know, right? That man's a hero. Deserves to be on Mount Rushmore.
He should have won the election, that guy. Based on the fact that he created the internet. Well, actually, it's a good thing we do have the internet, because that's how you're going to win Aftershock Festival tickets from Not That Damn Show. America's Loudest Podcast has your damn tickets. And starting today, right now, all you have to do is there are some rules. So let me run down the rules real quick here. We could talk about this for a minute. It's pretty simple, but it could be a little complicated, and you have to be following us on social media. So you got to follow Not That Damn Show on Facebook. You got to join the group and follow us on Instagram. Then you also have to follow the three of us. You have to be following us on Instagram. Very simple.
Okay.
And then you have to be following Aftershock. That's one of their rules. You have to. Now, in order for us to be able to pick the winner, here's what you're going to do. Besides being able to follow, if you're not following those things, we'll know you cannot win. If it picks your name at the little Instagram picker that I have, picks your name, and you're not following everybody, you're out. So listen, you follow all these people. You also have to write in the comments. You have to tag us. You have to tag America's Loudest Podcast. That has to be hashtag America's Loudest Podcast. That's the word. And then tag a friend. Share the thing to your fucking story, and you're in. This is going on right now, and this will go all the way till the end of the month. So this Wednesday till Wednesday the 30th. You can share it as many times as you want to. You can comment it as many times as you want to. The more you comment, the more you share it, the more chances you have to win.
should really have those rules written out because
for sure. Well, that's the thing.
I know some people are getting confused by stuff like that.
No, it's going to be if they go right now and go look at the post on our Instagram and Facebook, they're going to see it, and all the rules are going to be right there for them. It's very easy.
Okay.
It sounds confusing as I post it. It sounds confusing as I say it, but it'll be posted so everyone will be able to see it. But this is the picture right here. You just got to share that. To be honest with you, can I just a candid moment here with everybody? Look, the point of us doing this type of contest is to get our name out there more. Is to share. Is to share it so that people can see it and see. Not that damn show. It's a marketing technique. I'm just being real with you guys. But it also is a chance for you to win tickets. We got quite a bit of tickets to give away. So this will be going on. This is just one round, and then we'll have other rounds to give away. So don't think that we only have one pair and we're going to wait all till fucking September to give them all away. We got a bunch and we're handing them out.
You know what I really miss? I miss ticket drops. Those were amazing.
Man, I wish if they gave me like fucking 50 tickets, that would
even
be,
20, we could do a solid ticket drop.
We could. Those were fun. That one time, where were we at? We were at Lazy Dog Stroke. Is that where it was?
That we did one at Lazy Dog and one at a Sprint, I think.
Oh, yeah, it was some kind of store.
We did the Sprint one. I think that was for Punk and Drublick, but the one we did for Aftershock at Lazy Dog, there was hundreds of people there.
Mm-hmm.
That was also the time we found out that we won, or that we were in the magazine. That's when the magazine came out.
That's right.
The Sacramento magazine.
Oh, yeah.
That cool last picture of us.
Yeah, which reminds me, I still want to get a picture of that from you so I can get one made for myself.
I'm sorry,
guys. I got an extra magazine if you want one.
No, I have like 3 or 4 of those copies. I just want to get a picture of what Mikey did with his so I can take it to like Michael's or something and be like, hey,
yeah, I was thinking doing the same thing because yours looks badass.
You asked me about it and I forgot to send a picture, so I'll make sure I send you.
Mikey, write that down.
Yeah, who's gonna write this shit? I can't write shit down. Larry, write that down.
Well, I can write shit down, but that's literally for you. Well, that's literally something that you need to do. I can't come to your house and take a picture of it for you.
Ian, write that down.
All right, and then I'm just going to remind you in like 2 hours when the show's over. Like, hey, Mikey, do that thing that I asked.
Well, that's how it works half the time with us during the week anyway.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Fine, I'll write down.
Let's write it down. So Aftershock contest underway right now, guys. Go all the links and everything that you need to follow us and find us online are in the description of this and every episode. So it's very easy. Plus, you can go to our website, nottds.com. So
I'm assuming the link to that will also be in the description.
It'll all be there. Everything you need, everything's there. You're good to go. So that's the Aftershock stuff. Any questions? Everybody good? We can move on and get into the show. Orange Lightning.
We did the merch store. We did the Aftershock. Now we just need to get to voicemails and comments.
All right, let's do we have a
hold on real quick before we jump into the show. Let's look at Ian's background because that's always something to look at. Let's see. Because there's always something, a mess going on behind him.
I wanted to ask Ian, is that a treadmill back there?
Yes.
Do you actually use it?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
Why?
Because I can see you. And I don't believe
you smoke cigarettes while you're on it?
No, I don't. I don't smoke in my house.
Oh, do you still smoke?
Not as much as I used to. Even my co-host was like, I haven't seen you smoke since we've been back together. I'm like, yeah, because I only smoke on like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday when I'm at the bar because if I'm at home, even when I'm drinking, I have zero desire to walk outside and smoke. When I'm at the station, zero. But when I'm at the bar dealing with people, aka the human dickhead parade, then yeah, I want to smoke.
What's all over your couch?
That's the shirt I wore last night. Those are my pants that I wore last night.
You just get naked in your living room and just rip everything off like here.
I've never been there, but I've seen the outside of where he lives. It's just a small little place, so he probably doesn't just have a whole lot of options, do you? As far as like putting stuff. Oh, you could wash your dishes. I mean, I know you could do that.
Well, yeah,
there's my towel.
Yeah, there's my washing machine, but I have clothes hamper. I just came in because I was pretty drunk, so I just stripped everything off, made some food, and went to bed.
No preparation for today's podcast to just make it look halfway decent, just in the camera shot, nothing.
And rob you guys the beautiful opportunity to make fun of me.
No, I'd appreciate it. I'd like looking to see.
I appreciate it. I really do.
You make me feel better about my life. I really appreciate you on Sundays.
There are times where I think about how my life has gone to shit over the past few years, and then we log in and Ian's apartment's back there. I'm like, you know what? At least I have a house.
My house, my life's pretty fucking great. So I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, I've definitely upgraded from just living with stroke and having to stay in my bedroom 24/7.
I mean, that's a good
You didn't
point.
have to. I never punished you.
I know, but I didn't want to leave.
That's a good point, though. Like, that's an upgrade right then in itself. Like, you're living on your own. So, again, we're very proud of you. Ian's growing up.
No, Ian's making more money. So don't be proud of me because 98 Rock paid garbage.
That's true. I mean, they really did.
Yeah. I would literally love to tell everybody, because when people ask me in private, they're like, what were they paying you? I'm like, I'll tell you right now, but I don't know what the rules are here. But
tell them whatever you want. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, for about 5 years, and I remember telling y'all that when Zoom Boss renewed my contract, he's like, I don't know why you signed this. I'm like, I don't know either, but I had to stay in the industry somehow. So when they hired me, they paid me $38,000 a year.
Man. And were you not getting government assistance? Because that's broke as fuck in California. Like, how the fuck did you survive?
Damn. Very, very barely.
Damn.
Yeah, I knew it was bad when he'd just be sucking people's dicks in parking lots just to try to have pizza money.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Hey, man.
But
I'm not judging.
Never swallowed.
20's a 20.
Mikey's friend did.
He sure did.
But I didn't.
I wrote that down just where I can remember it every day.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I gotta remind you guys, dude. We're bringing back what we learned at the end of the show. So Stroke learned that. I gotta remember to write stuff down. So I learned. Fuck, that's right. All right, let's just let's get into voicemails. Not
that damn show. Don't you want to leave us a message on that damn voicemail? Yeah. I can tell you how to leave us a message on that damn voicemail. Call 916-312 DAMN. Damn. 916-312 DAMN. Damn.
All right, we just got a handful of voicemails and then some comments that we'll get to too. This from YouTube and Spotify. But here's the first voicemail.
Nipple! Nipple! Nipple, 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 nipple. Nipple!
So about Nipple Guy, Nipple Man, as we'll call him from now on.
Nipple Man.
I have to tell you that Nipple Man has reached out to me because he wants to sponsor Not That Damn Show. We are taking sponsorships, by the way. So if you have a business that you want to sponsor, let's talk. But he sent me a Facebook message. He's like, it's super urgent. I want to begin right away. I'm like, all right, cool, man. So I sent him like this little package of things. You can sponsor this. You can sponsor this, how things are going to work out, whatever. And he's like, can I call you? And I'm like, yes. So he calls me and he goes, look, I don't want to promote my business. I just want to support your show. And he is doing a 6-month sponsorship for whatever is the most fucked up segment we have, and it's going to be sponsored by
Nipple.
Literally, that's it.
That's badass, dude. We appreciate you, man. That's a lot because, like you said, we're not making money at this point. We're just, we'd love to do this full time, but we're just putting money back into marketing and flying and
this is going towards our first event.
Yeah,
whenever that will be.
Hopefully, it'll be this summer. But to be clear, this guy is sponsoring whatever is the most fucked up segment of the week, which this week will be these videos that I'm going to play a little later.
I was about to say, I'm going to the schedule. It could be anything.
It literally could be, but these videos are crazy. But he just wants me to say this segment is brought to you by Nipple.
Nipple!
And then play him saying Nipple.
We still have quite a bit to get through, but that whole coming on the face thing could have easily been sponsored by the Nipple Guy.
It really could
have
been.
The Nipple Man, brought to you by Come in a Cup.
And gross.
It was a bottle.
And that's the other thing. It was a bottle. It was a water bottle. I don't remember the water bottle, but it was a water bottle. Do we want to call him Nipple Guy or do we want to call him Nipple Man? Because we kind of talked about that. Like Nipple Man is sort of a superhero. Nipple Man.
Well, Nipple Man just kind of sounds better. Not to mention, his sidekick Areola. Like, I don't know.
Nipple Man. All right, Nipple Man, thank you very much. We do appreciate you. That's huge. And again, we take sponsorships, so reach out to any one of us and then we'll get it figured out. A couple more voicemails here.
This is Jesse. I got so wasted on Monday night. I had 5 Bud Lights. And I woke up with a Hano bolt. And I love Nacho Poon dealership. And I love
Did
you
he
guys.
say?
Bye.
Did he say he loves nasty poon?
I thought so I didn't know if he said he loves massive poon, NASA poon, or nasty poon. I was going to ask you guys what you thought he said.
Nasty poon.
That's got to be nasty.
If I'm not gonna, I mean, maybe it's just me and all my years of Jedi training. But if that's all but 5 Bud Lights does to you, you're kind of a wuss.
He sounded like the type of person who might get drunk. Really, he might have sounded kind of drunk in that voicemail.
Yeah, if he woke up.
5 Bud Lights, dude. I could do literally anything after 5 Bud Lights. I'd have to piss a lot, but I'd still be perfectly fine.
He woke up with a hangover, he said.
Man, I wish 5 Bud Lights would get me drunk. That sounds cheap as hell.
He loves nasty poon.
Hey, good for you, man. We've all been there.
Nasty poon, man. All right.
We're not out seeking nasty poon. It's just you
somehow it just finds you.
Yeah, she smells like a mermaid.
What do you do in that situation? Do you let me ask you guys, be honest. If you were, and maybe you have been in this situation before, you're getting ready to go at it and the pants come down and she is like
been sweating,
horrible smell. Like it's bad. Do you keep going?
Well, yeah, I'm not going. I'm not gonna give her the Australian kiss, but I'll still. We've come this far. Might as well fuck at least.
But do you ever think that maybe you're taking a chance she might have like gonorrhea or something?
I mean, don't think that I haven't wrapped it up already.
Okay.
Yeah, you take the chance every time. It's Russian roulette with your dick.
I love that people always say that. Like, you could fuck a girl from your church and easily catch the same shit. I mean,
That's
you
true.
don't know.
That is very true. Well, you got to just make sure you wrap it up.
Yeah, always.
All right. Last one.
Hey, Not Bad Damn Show. I just want to say that the reason why women love high-rise jeans is because they offer a flattering silhouette, enhance comfort, and provide versatility and styling. That's what AI said.
I was about to say.
What did you say?
All of us have the body of Britney Spears, so that's why we don't like low-rise jeans, because then we can see how not flat our stomachs are. I can speak from experience. That's why I like high rise. It's just to hide the stomach. Love the show.
Okay.
Ian, I hope you get to come back to California soon and do your karaoke nights or comedy nights. I miss those. Love you guys.
So my wife said the same thing, actually. She's like, that's why we fucking wear these. I was like, oh, I didn't know.
Okay. Well, you're clearly doing it for yourself because I do not care about a little tummy. I could give a fuck.
It's the cum belly. It's got to go somewhere.
Whatever.
I mean, just saying, I don't have a problem with it. It's fine.
No, not at all. If you got a tummy, that's fine. You can still be yummy with a tummy.
Yeah,
please put that on a fucking shirt too. That's another good one. You're yummy with a tummy. I'm gonna write it down now.
Yeah, that's not my thing. I like them tidy.
Oh, I know, and I'm the same way. But you know,
do you remember what we used to call our big dammits?
Oh,
the goddammits.
The goddammits.
That shirt's gonna be for our goddammits. Yummy with a tummy.
That's really funny.
Everybody has their thing,
and we're just gonna sell it. It's only gonna be sold in 2X and 3X. Yummy with a tummy. Not that damn show. That's funny.
I mean, I think go ahead and put the large, extra large in there too.
All
because
right.
some
get as
some
big
people
as it goes.
Yeah, whatever.
Just a couple of comments too. We'll get through here. Some from Facebook, or like I said, YouTube and Spotify. This one is from YouTube. It says, for someone who doesn't smoke cannabis, and they're talking about our damn problem from last week. That guy was smoking weed in his apartment. So the smell is very detectable. Even if they smoke in the bathroom and have the vents that suck the smell out, it travels to your neighbor's home. We've had issues with people who smoke weed, our neighbors, especially with young children and babies around. It's pretty annoying. Fine. I get it. I think we kind of we understood.
It's not the most flattering smell.
It's not.
No, it's very
people.
potent.
I like the smell, and so like if I smell if I'm like walking down the street and one of my neighbors will smoke, it's like, oh fuck, I need to be friends with this person.
It's not that it smells good or bad. It's just that for like you could be on the other side of a football field, and that smell will get to me eventually, and I just go, you just be walking down the sidewalk, you go.
Yeah, someone's smoking weed.
Someone's
Yeah,
smoking weed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I've been kind of helping my buddy out with his business, and it's just crowds of people, a lot of tourists, stopping by little venues and buying things and whatever. And somebody will light up, and it's just you'll smell it 4 or 5 times. Like there's no covering it up, which I don't care. It's just sometimes it's like, damn.
But she's right. When you have a kid and you have babies and stuff, you don't want them breathing that shit in. So I understand.
Like I said,
I really
said last week, just hotbox in your car or something. Just stop smoking in your house, unless your house is separated from other houses. If you're in an apartment, don't fucking do that.
Yeah.
Don't put the keys in the car though.
Yo, yeah, that's a good point. Don't put your keys in the car.
Oh no, do not do that.
No.
Don't even have them where you can grab them.
Leave them inside.
Guy. No, I know. Yeah, leave them away from you. Like, don't even have them even near you. They can still try to say you're driving, or you could reach and grab them.
Oh yeah,
or even in the back. I thought forever in Florida, because I had a buddy that did this. He had his keys in the back. He was sleeping. He had his keys in the back where the bed of the truck was. They still got him.
I
was a dickhead cop, and he was doing the right thing.
I've had really nice cops before, because there was I think I was like 22. I had just left a bar. I was hammered. I had no intention of leaving. I just wanted to lay down. So I get in my car, and my keys were on my dash. My window was slightly cracked so I could have some air, and my seat's all the way back. I get up, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I put my seat up. I'm like, I was just sleeping. I understand that I'm too drunk to drive. He's like, where are your keys? I said, they're right here on the dash. He's like, they're too close to the steering wheel. I grabbed them, chucked them as far as I could into the back. And I'm like, is that good? He's like, I'm going to keep an eye on you because we have to patrol this area, but don't go anywhere. I'm like, that's fine. And I went back to bed.
That's fair.
That's fair for sure.
I was super nice to him. He was super nice to me. I was like, I have no intention of going anywhere. You caught me leaned back. I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah, just get them out of your vehicle. It's just out. Don't even have in the back. Really, don't even have in the back. If you get the wrong cop who's just having a bad night or just needs hit
that quota,
just needs that arrest. Quota.
I mean, if you're not at home, like I was in a bar parking lot, I can't just leave my keys outside of my car. So I chucked them as to the very far back as I possibly could, because there's nowhere else I can put them. I can't just get rid of them.
Yeah. Toilet Paper Puss says, can we get a Cunts and Crumpets hoodie? So
who's Toilet Paper Puss?
I don't know.
I mean, I know the song.
I think that's what they called themselves.
That's what they call themselves on Spotify. Toilet Paper Puss.
Okay.
Is that the girl you fucked, Stroke?
Maybe it's her.
Maybe.
I don't know. Is she blonde?
I don't know. It doesn't have her picture.
There's no way to tell.
It doesn't. We have no idea. It's just. I think. Okay. But to answer the question, why the hell not? Let's make a Cunts and Crumpets hoodie. Fuck it. We'll get it up there. And don't complain about this.
Go ahead.
Don't complain about the $60 price on a hoodie. Where are you shopping? Where do you get your hoodies from? Hoodies are about $60 no matter where you go.
They're $60 everywhere. Go to a concert, they're even more.
They're like 80.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here. Support your. Don't complain. We're trying to create stuff for you guys.
Also, I think the Cunts and Crumpets might be a limited edition hoodie.
Yeah, probably.
And just on a side note, speaking on a concert, I'm having a dilemma right now. I am thinking my daughter is a big AC/DC fan. I am too. They're going to be in Memphis, and they're going to be in Nashville, which is a direct flight, and they're going to be in Tampa.
Yeah.
And this may be like the last chance, the opportunity to see them. And I'm looking at ticket prices just on the floor, 13th row. It's about $800 a ticket. Yeah.
That's what.
And it's like, is this a once in a lifetime opportunity that I know we would love together? Is it worth it or not?
I think it's worth it, man. I think you got to go. This is like
my favorite band,
dude.
Mine too.
And your daughter
was ready for that concert to drop dates, and once they did, I looked at ticket prices. I went, "Oh, that's painful."
And your daughter likes AC/DC, and this is your like. I think it's a moment for you guys. I think you got to go. I think you got to try to go if you can. It's expensive.
Yeah, I'm really thinking. And last night they had. I don't watch a lot of the tribute shows, but last night they have this band that does a lot of tribute to AC/DCs. Like they go around nationally, and they are so good. I went to watch them last night. Then I started looking up prices. I'm like, oh man, this would be perfect.
I think
what's funny is because they are playing the exact same weekend as Rockville. I think it's a Friday night in Tampa, and Tampa's about maybe 3 hours from Daytona. So I was thinking, go to Rockville on Thursday, go all the way to Tampa on Friday. Fuck Friday, Rockville, because AC/DC will trump any of that, and then come back to Rockville Saturday and Sunday.
Man, you guys got some good shows going on down there. All we get is Aftershock. Not that I'm complaining.
Well,
although Papa Roach did just play last night.
Hang on. Sacramento does get a lot better shows because for Stroke and I, we have to travel if we want to go to any good shows. I mean, Club LA, where Stroke does live, does have some really great acts that come through, but they're not the biggest bands in the world. I mean, you get the Aftershock middayers that come through. Which is fine.
You get people want to see it so bad though. You get Seven Dust, which nothing wrong with Seven Dust.
Nothing more is coming in April.
They sell out.
Yeah,
Dorothy will be here.
Filter,
out,
of Mice and Men.
Oh, those are all good bands. I'd see any of those.
Yeah. I mean, it's like $30-something a ticket, but I mean,
it's not bad.
It's not bad. And a lot of times it's such a small venue. They just walk around, take pictures. We've got them where they want to bowl. It's a bowling alley too on the other side, and they want to bowl with listeners. And
that's
so
fun.
Terrestrial radio, of course, you do everything you can to make those things work.
What I do miss about California is they get they have stand-up comedians that come through. My city doesn't have any.
Yeah,
Sacramento gets all the time. Like it's a stop for comedians. That's
y'all had Bill Burr, Bert Kreischer, Kyle Kinane, Chris Porter. We don't get any.
It's because the casino brings in some of the best people. They have so much
I miss that too.
And you have Punchline. You have the Golden One, the Crest Theater. Y'all have a lot of places for them to go. We don't have any.
You were talking about prices. You said $30 for a show. That's amazing.
Something like that.
Last night, my wife had looked just to see how much Papa Roach tickets were. They were like almost $200 a person for fucking Papa Roach.
But that was like last minute. Well, it was Rise Against as well.
Well, it was Papa Roach and Rise Against, yes. And I love both those bands, but I just can't I just can't wrap my head around that amount of money to see them.
It depends on where it was.
Golden One.
No, I mean the seats.
Oh yeah.
On Friday night, I watched the documentary on Netflix to Nickelback. Does anybody see that?
I didn't know they had a documentary. What the fuck?
I didn't either. I watched it. It's like, these guys have had so many hits through the years. People laugh at me all the time because everybody wanted to jump on the whole bandwagon. I hate Nickelback. I'd be damn Nickelback because they're playing they're on like every format. Like I would be Nickelback. Yeah. And they had to embrace haters.
We don't call them sellouts anymore. We call them people with money.
Dude, Nickelback, they put on a hell of a show. I've seen them a couple times and it's always good. Lots of pyro and shit. It's high energy. It's a good time.
And I have a theory that I've yet to test. I haven't had the government grant money, but everyone that hates on Nickelback on social media has at least 2 Nickelback songs they actually like.
I think you're right.
Like for me, it's Animals and Burn It to the Ground. Those songs fucking are awesome.
They're great songs. I love that song, Rockstar. I know it's a little played out, but I love that song.
I know you also love Photograph, Mikey. Look at this photograph.
I do.
One of those, one part of that documentary that stood out to me was Chad Kroeger was telling the other band members, "You guys don't have as bad as me because you're the guitar player, you're the bass player, you're the drummer. But when I go out, because he's the face, of the band. He gets the hate. But he has to keep that under control to motivate the band. And it was talking about his life. I go, yeah, I guess that would be kind of tough because people really just jumped on that bandwagon to hate them. I think overall,
same thing with Creed, and then Creed came back, and now they're touring and selling out fucking venues and shit. Like it's whatever.
Yeah,
I think Nickelback was Creed, though. Well, I think Nickelback kind of took a lot of hate off Creed because they're both kind of, when they first came out, were like really whiny.
Yeah.
Then it just gave the Creed fan or the Creed haters something else to hate on. So they're like, "Whew, thank you, Nickelback."
All right, there's a couple more. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say. Then the other part that I'll just tease real quick was he was talking about like they changed some of their songs up to like Something in Your Mouth, and then people were bitching about that because they were trying to be a little they were a little dirty, and I'm like, who are these people? Just bitch.
You can't please people.
No, you can't. You can't.
Fucking
ridiculous. It's we create a merch store because everyone demanded a merch store, and then now people start complaining about the prices. Look, hey man, it is what it is.
I wish we could do it, make them lower. Hell, I wish we could give everybody a free T-shirt, but we can't.
Maybe that's something we can work on for our event when we have an event. Like maybe I can create some free merch that we can give away, or maybe it's lanyards or something. But we can come up with something. Yeah. But you guys, it's up to you guys to help support us. So,
and we were talking yesterday because we like to at least meet up every once in a while and plan out what we're going to do with the website and everything. And we talked about how 98 Rock never gave us merch ever. No. Like this is the first time we've actually had merch with the exception of the That Damn Show T-shirt. That's all you got.
Well, we did have Frisbees. The first barbecue we had Frisbees.
I got a lot there. There was a lot of merch in the beginning.
But we wanted a legit store.
But now, now we in our store's just going to grow. So
well, come work for terrestrial radio. You're lucky we're out of shirts, and we won't have any probably for like 3 years
until a record label wants to pay for them. It's usually how it works. A couple more comments here real quick. One says, can we get the occasional guest appearance from Mandy while we are without Lara? Look, let's be clear here. We don't know if Lara's ever coming back. I want people to understand that. We may have said that we're only ending it on this is not goodbye forever, it's goodbye for now, but that's just because we didn't want to accept the fact that Lara might not come back, but we don't know.
We literally don't. I haven't talked to her since that episode because I wanted to give her space. Yeah. I know she was going through some stuff, so I just was like, you know what? If you hit us up, we'll ask how you're doing, but I don't want to like push the matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like she still listens.
I think she does.
She does.
She was sharing pictures. She liked the thing we shared yesterday about the website and stuff. So I know that she still pays attention. She loves.
She heard the song, She heard the song.
She heard the song, and she was hoping that it was going to be a rap song, but instead because she almost brought a tear to her eye, and everything. So that's a great song, by the way, available on our Patreon if you guys want to go check it out.
I had the dilemma. It's like, do I make it funny or a little bit funny, but kind of like an honor to?
It has to be emotionally funny.
You did a great job.
So, it was a tough call.
You did a great job. But actually, right here, someone says that Lara song was so good, I teared up on my drive home. So you made somebody cry.
Are they still buying the songs?
Last time it's been a couple of days since somebody's bought a song, but yeah, people are still buying the songs. Hey, and
today's song.
That's what we're going to get into right now. I want to play today's song. This is the song. This is from last week where. Was it you? I think you said it, Ian. If it's a bidet, it's not gay.
I was talking about my dad got a bidet installed, and I used my very first bidet, and it was life changing.
Before I play this song, though, that was one of the clips that we shared last week of the show to kind of market the show and promote the show that we talked about the bidet, and that clip had so many comments, and there's so many people that are using bidets, like it's becoming a thing now. I didn't realize there were so many people using bidets. You're using a bidet?
Well,
I don't have one.
They're not. I mean, they're more environmentally friendly than toilet paper. And if God forbid another pandemic happens and toilet paper clears off the shelf, you'd be more responsible to have a bidet.
But think about it for a second too. Like, why do we even use toilet paper? We literally are just smearing poop on our ass. There's no fucking way it's getting our assholes clean the way it should.
Not completely.
But don't you still wipe your ass after you're done with the bidet?
No,
not really.
Some of them have a fucking dryer. They have a dryer on them.
Well,
I must have had like a cheap one that I used one time.
It blows in your butthole a little bit. You get a little squirt of water, and then
I still feel like my ass is a little dirt. I don't know. I feel like I still got to wipe it just a little bit, just to make sure.
Ian, how much pressure comes out? Like how much water pressure is coming? Because Stroke brings up a good point. You feel like
I think you can adjust. I think you can adjust it, but I mean, it kind of felt like the sink hose.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, us as a nation, we use more toilet paper than any other country on the planet. I don't know why we do, because I think Japan's got the right idea. They really drove the idea of the bidet home, because I don't know why I never want to use toilet paper again. And I'm not saying that because I'm a hippie and I'm environmentally friendly. It just felt nice.
So I got friends that a friend of mine, his parents say they're really good. They're really, really good people. Like, I'm glad they don't listen to this podcast. They're like Christian people, and they go overseas sometimes, and they went to India, and they're like, when we were flying in, you see this big hill, everybody's just shitting and wiping their ass on this hill. And he's like, you can't shake their left hand or right hand or something.
Oh yeah. You don't want to touch one of their hands because that's how they clean.
Yeah. I don't know which hand it is. Damn. I'm never going to India.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
wasn't planning on it.
They just shit on the side of the street there. If you got to go.
San Francisco too. Let's be honest.
That's true. That's a good point.
Let's not throw stones.
San Francisco really is India.
It pretty much is. Okay. But I'm curious, like when it comes to the bidet and the pressure of water, like if you've been sitting on the toilet for a long time, maybe you get distracted in your phone, maybe the poop starts to dry up a little bit. Are you sure that water is getting you cleaned up enough?
I mean, I feel clean.
All right,
do you wipe your ass afterwards to make sure it got all your shit out?
I did.
I
did just a little. I didn't. I used like just a little bit, not just to double check, but to dry it as well.
Yeah,
because I don't want to walk around with a wet ass.
Yeah, wet assholes just
Yeah, it's just you're always asking for like fucking a rash or something.
Yeah, I don't want swamp ass out there in the wild. Now this is homemade. I don't need that.
No one wants that. Well, anyway, here is this week's Strokified song. It's not gay if it's a bidet.
I was sitting at the diner chewing on a chicken wing. My buddy leaned in, said, man, what's your thing? I tipped my hat, grinned a bit and said, you ain't lived till a bidet's in your head. It gets up my ass, makes my troubles fade like a warm tongue tossing salad, perfectly made. Each morning I'm waiting by that bathroom door, craving that spray, always wanting more. It's not gay if it's a bidet. The way
That's catchy.
it loves me in that perfect spray. Deep inside it washes away. You might laugh, but it's here to stay. It's not gay if it's a bidet. The first time it kissed me, it changed my life. Better than whiskey,
No.
or even my wife. Turn up the floor, I'm ready to play. Just one more round, let me ride your spray. By that bathroom door, I'm feeling divine. For my porcelain partner, forever mine. You get up my ass, sends my soul aglow. Open the valve, baby, give me that flow. It's not gay if it's a bidet. The way it loves me in that perfect spray. Deep inside it washes away. You might laugh, but it's here to stay. It's not gay if it's a bidet. True love's a fountain, steady and kind. And for me, this bidet's forever mine.
Suck it, Wheeler Walker Jr.
It's really good.
Oh, there's
That is-
more.
Oh, there's more?
True love's a fountain,
Oh,
steady and
True
kind.
Love's a Fountain.
And for me, this bidet's forever mine.
I learned that today, man. True
listen.
love is a fountain.
Yeah.
Man, that's good shit, Stro. Good.
Wheeler
again,
Walker Jr.,
Congratulations.
Cletus T. Judd, Scuzz Twitley, suck it.
We will get that
I'm-
up on
well-
the Patreon
well, we-
and is available for download.
When we do our events, before we even start for the day, we need to just have
These songs
music
need to be on
playing.
rotation.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. We'll put a montage like just every song that because that's what we used to do. Like we'd play the radio, is we would play like 98 Rock or whatever in the background. Now we'll
Yeah,
just
just
play our
have the
songs.
playlist, and that just this song's on just repeat. God damn it, that's a great idea.
That's super funny. That's a really good idea. No, again, Stroke, great work. That's a fucking another great song, man.
Well,
Keep it
I
up.
pictured I had a 3-hour drive. I was writing lines and talking to my text to voice and reminding myself, and I was picturing Ian on that toilet because the way he described his enjoyment.
Ian said it's
Anyway,
nice.
but
It was
yeah,
nice.
that those lines, true love's a fountain. That was great.
That is so fucking funny. That's why I wrote that down. Like I learned that true love is a fountain. Don't know
I
what
know
that
somebody's
means.
like, I didn't even know you have that skill. I go, I didn't either. Shit.
It's a good skill to have. Speaking of skills, Stroke, this has nothing to do with skills, actually. You ready for Florida Man? Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Florida man, loose and wild, breaking all the headlines, crocodile style, from the Keys to the Panhandle, he don't quit, living life loud with a wild misfit. Florida man, living on the edge, every day's loco, he's got a ledge, a legend in the making, say it if you can, there ain't no one crazier than Florida man.
to point out that being a Florida man does require skill. Thank you very much.
I mean, it does.
Oh yeah, that song right there. I sent it to a friend of mine, and he put it over. He sent it over to another friend, and it said his friend listened to it on loop for like 3 hours traveling. I go, man,
that's a really good song. Again, just to remind everybody, our song, the Strokified songs are available for download on our Patreon. If you're a Patreon member, you can purchase those songs. So you got to be a Patreon member, at least for now.
We tried to make it for $1, but they're like what'd you say? The limit is $3.
Yeah, they have it has to be at least $3. Yeah. There's nothing we can do about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish there was a way to make them like 99 cents on like Spotify or something.
Oh, I can do. Oh, it's that song. Actually, that song is on Spotify.
No,
because I figured out how to do it. Now I need to figure out how to put. If you guys want to do that, we can, credit the show and put them on Spotify and Apple. People can download them or just add them to the playlist. But that's, I don't know if we can sell them. They can have them.
Yeah, we can talk about that, but I like it either way.
Yeah. All right. First story: a Florida woman is facing charges for robbing a Dairy Queen at gunpoint. And guess how much money she got away with?
Dairy Queen, probably this time of year. It's Florida. I'm going to say $75.
Yeah, because everybody's using cards these days. You can't. The old ways of robbing people when people had cash is just out the window. Yeah, $1.50.
I was going to say, that reminds me. I think it was like the hot chick where Rob Schneider was robbing a gas station. He's like, "Is that all you got? $18?"
Oh, yeah, you're more in trouble for the gun than you are for like $1.50.
$1.50. You're just taking.
Yeah, a 44-year-old woman flashed a gun at Dairy Queen near Fort Lauderdale and told the cashier to give her all the money in the register, and that was it, including the tip jar. So it added up to $1.50 total,
including the tip jar. Man, there you guys aren't tipping out there.
Hold on. Why in the fuck is there a tip jar at Dairy Queen?
You know what? I've learned this. I'll bring it up. When I go to my buddy's business and he's like, all right, I need your help for today. I'll put out a tip jar. And I usually put about $10 in there, my own dollars, to make it look like people are tipping. Yeah. And I'll walk away with, I might get like $30, $15, $20.
Look,
but I made money because people feel guilty. I don't even ask for it. People just do it. I'm like, it's free fucking money for me.
You know what makes people feel even more guilty? Because I have a tip jar at my karaoke booth when the tip jar is empty. Because anytime somebody puts like a 20 or something in there, I'd snatch that bitch out, and then people come up to me like, "Has no one been tipping you tonight?" And I'm like, "No, man, it's crazy." And then they'll throw in more money.
See, for me, if I see an empty tip jar, I'm like, "Well, no one's tipping. I'm not going to tip."
Yeah, that's why I play the game. Then I take.
It works for me.
I fold up the dollar bills just right where they're like kind of hanging out, and I like position it and do my little artwork with it. And then I get a little plastic tape and I glue a little bit to the side of it, make it just look like it's something.
And I have a friend that does that with his tip jar. I do that. I have a friend that does that with his tip jar, but I've learned that for me, it works better to empty the tip jar because people will feel sorry. Like I've literally had people all the time. No one's tipping tonight, damn, and then throw a $5 in there.
Yeah, well, whatever works. But
whatever works.
I have to say though, when I go to pick up food that I ordered and you turn the fucking iPad around and want me to give you a tip on it when all you're literally doing is collecting my money, not gonna happen.
No, I've had people tell me that I'm a cheap bastard, but look, if I just ordered it and I have to pick it up at the front booth or whatever, I'm not tipping for that. Yeah, you didn't do anything.
You're handing me my food. You're not. Yeah. That's not tip worthy. I'm a tipper. I don't mind tipping, but in that case, you're not getting shit.
No, carry out, I will not tip. Delivery, I most certainly will.
Yeah, absolutely.
I try to make them laugh and do everything I can when I'm like working his little stand. I try to tell them, "Oh, you're from Chicago? You murder people?" Or like, I try to make them like laugh, and then I might get an extra $1 out of the deal. Who knows?
If you're working it, you're going to get a tip. Like, and you deserve it too if you're working it.
I do. I'll show my titties. I don't care. I got no shame in my game.
No, I'll show them
$15. Yeah, I'll show them all of it. I'll show you my left testicle. It's beautiful. It's my best testicle.
Sorry.
You guys don't have a favorite testicle? I'll just keep moving if I need to.
I don't think I've ever really.
You don't have one that's a little bit better? My left one is because I'm right-handed. I'm like, why's my left one? I would think it'd be my right one, but
I do think one hangs a little bit lower than the other one, though. Is that a normal thing for every guy?
I have one of those.
Okay.
Yeah,
mine. Make sure I'm not weird.
That's the one with all the baby seed.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
That makes sense.
Yeah. This side makes smart babies. This one makes stupid babies.
Yeah. A 41-year-old Florida man was released from prison in December of 2024, so not too long ago. He was arrested again on March 18th. That's the day after St. Patrick's Day. After being pulled over for a traffic violation, deputies found drugs, paraphernalia, and 2 children in the vehicle.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, this asshole admitted to smoking marijuana in the car with his female passenger, neither of whom had a medical marijuana card, because that's still a thing here in Florida.
Yes, it is.
During the stop, deputies noticed the man repeatedly falling asleep. In search of the vehicle, they recovered the marijuana, the paraphernalia, and suspected methamphetamine. He was arrested. He said when the officers were arresting him, he told them, this is in the police report, there's nothing wrong with drugs. I mean, meth is.
I was about to say, yeah.
Bad.
Well,
I mean,
I
don't ride around with the kids in the car, you know.
Meth is definitely, there's something wrong with that. And heroin.
I don't classify marijuana as a drug, so.
Yeah, but, don't ride around with the kids being all stoned out of your mind. And,
yeah, that's a bad idea.
Absolutely not. You're a scumbag.
So the female passenger was released. I don't know if she was the mother or who. How it's no clear, no clearness in, I guess, in this report that would say the kids belong to him or the woman or whatever. So she's released. The kids, they had to call child services. They may have been his kids. I don't know, but he's a scumbag. And I missed the Faces of Meth. Bring that back.
Oh, Faces of Meth was great.
That was
so good.
Everybody got upset, I guess. I don't know. I never did. I thought it was great.
Why would anybody get mad at that?
I don't know. I
guess if your mugshot's up there and everybo's looking at your meth face.
Stop being a fucking meth breath. Stop being a fucking meth head. And maybe nobody will look at your meth face.
You got your meth breath on me and everything. It's like,
well,
Ian, you might be
looks like.
You might be too young for this, but I got to ask, Stroke, do you remember Faces of Death? Faces of Death was literally a video. There was like Faces of Death 1, Faces of Death 2, Faces of Death 3, and you'd go to the video store and you could rent this. And it was videos of how people died. So it was like a compilation.
Rotten.com.
It was basically Rotten.com, but on VHS. So it was before Rotten.com.
By the way,
my God.
I found this guy's mugshot. He looks like everything you just said.
Do you have him? Put him up on the screen. Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's definitely a guy that says there's nothing wrong with drugs. And
Thomas Carpenter.
He probably probably hasn't had a job in, let's say, 15 years.
He's a meth head for sure.
That's a guy going back to prison. He just he missed the ass he got in there, I guess.
Maybe, but good God, man. I just don't understand that many tattoos on your face, because it's just like saying goodbye to a job with benefits, and you're asking for a life flat like that.
I don't understand any tattoos on your face. Like,
I'm a cop.
If you want to go to the neck, fine. You still look like a criminal, but I can accept some of those. But when you start going on your face, I'm like, dude, you're done. That's it. Yep. You're not gonna be a fucking CPA. You're not getting a real job. You're not gonna get a job at Costco either. You're done.
Yeah, I'm a cop, and you got tattoos all over your face. I'm pretty much checking this vehicle. Yeah. I'm going to tell my dog the code word to sit down. So then, we need a warrant.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's like there was a comedian. He was summoned for jury duty, and the defendant had tattoos all over his face, and he's like, that guy's guilty. He's like, you don't even know what he did. Look at his face.
He's guilty.
Whatever he's accused of, I assume he did it.
Yep.
Yeah, they try to put him in a suit and put makeup on him sometimes to cover him up too in these courtrooms. But
really?
No one.
Yeah, I've heard of those cases.
Get out of here.
A Central Florida man, 31, is facing charges after allegedly attacking a Uber Eats driver during an alcohol delivery on Saturday, March 22nd. The incident occurred around 11 p.m. at the man's home. The Uber Eats driver was with a boyfriend or something like that for safety, attempted to deliver multiple bottles of alcohol, but asked the man for ID as required by company policy. The person refused, and she informed him the alcohol would be returned to the store. And according to the report, the man grabbed her, forcibly took the alcohol bag, and dragged her towards his house. He also raised a glass bottle in a threatening manner. When her boyfriend intervened, the couple managed to escape, and they ran away, called police, and this guy's being charged with 2 felony counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and 1 count of just simple battery.
See, that's why I've I've ordered DoorDash many times and Instacart. Sometimes there are multiple people in the car delivering my stuff.
Not supposed to be.
I don't give a shit because, well, I understand now why she's doing it because this guy, and when I delivered Instacart, you had to go through like serious training before they even let you out onto the road that lets you know that if this person does not have an ID, you have to take that shit back.
Yeah.
There's not damn thing you can do about it. You have to scan it. You can't just look at it and be like, "Oh, you're good." No, you have to scan it.
Yeah, you can't even close out. You can't even close out the order until you scan it. So like they don't have an ID. There's nothing you can do, and then you got to either take it back to the store or however it works out.
And this dumb motherfucker, DoorDash will tell you, or Uber Eats, have your ID ready.
Yeah,
or you're not getting it.
Isn't it funny in California how you don't need an ID to vote, but you needed to buy alcohol?
It's funny in California you can be 12 years old and change your gender, but you can't get a fucking tattoo. It's ridiculous.
A 55-year-old woman from the Dominican Republic was held behind bars on Monday. Now, what's one thing you say you do not say at an airport? Like, just
bomb.
name a couple things. Well, that was the answer. Yeah, she made a joke about a bomb. Somebody heard it in line. Next thing you know, they grabbed her. They, I don't know why it tells us, but she's a swimming instructor. I ain't got nothing to do with the story, but okay.
Shit.
All right.
Yeah, either way, she made a joke about a bomb. She told everybody. Then she admitted. See, here's the thing. You don't admit anything, right? She could have been like, I didn't say anything about a bomb. I wasn't. What? I don't even know what they heard, what they thought they heard. I didn't say anything about a bomb. So she confessed that she said bomb and made a joke, which is stupid because you never, even if you are stupid enough to say it, you should never be stupid enough to admit it.
No,
I agree. But
they can prove it, right?
Yeah.
They can prove it.
Yeah. That's just, me and Mikey both said bomb. I just thought of Meet the Parents where he's like, bomb, 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 bomb. Also, this might be unpopular, but I'm going to say it. Can we stop with the whole, you can't say bomb in an airport? I mean, I fully understand that, 9/11 was horrible, but it was a long time ago. I think that rule needs to be laxed a little bit. If you're just joking. If you can prove you were joking. If you can prove you were joking.
We don't know if you're joking. Well, they take it serious.
Yeah. And I get
like I'm gonna shoot up a school, or like if you say something like that,
I totally understand that 100%. I'm just saying that whole you can't say the word at all.
Bath bomb.
It's kind of weird. Yeah,
I got a bath bomb in my bag. A bath bomb.
Something.
You're still going to get tackled.
Shoot them. Yeah,
they're going to tackle you and they're going to take you down.
I'm not saying get rid of it entirely. I'm saying let's lax the rules a little bit.
So the woman's facing the charges of false report concerning planning a bomb, an explosive or weapon of mass destruction because she made a joke, which is a second-degree felony. So
that's what I'm saying.
A federal charge.
If she was making a joke, I don't know what the joke was. Some jokes are in bad taste, but if it was a legit joke, like you said, false report concerning planting a bomb, explosive, or weapon of mass destruction. That sounds. She's never going to be able to fly again for a joke. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that's a little drastic. Like she should still be able to fly.
Well, first of all, never admit you said it.
No,
but you shouldn't have said it.
Yeah, I'll
clarify that.
Shut the fuck up. That's what you got to do.
They say you have the right to remain silent. Use it.
I don't understand why criminals don't shut the fuck up.
Because they legitimately think if they can explain their way out of it. No, they tell you have the right to remain silent. Fucking shut up.
I don't get it.
Plead the fifth.
I don't understand it either, but you make it easy for them, especially when they have body cams on and everything else and they're recording your interview. Mm-hmm. Make them prove it.
Yeah.
Like I did when I was at Tallahassee Doak Campbell Stadium, and I think I might be still banned there for life because of rain delay, and I was on the field and I was on ESPN too, and I was dancing. I was having a good time, and this cowboy state trooper come up to me and he's like, "How'd you get that photo pass?" Now I got it from the station, but I said, "You're a fucking detective. You figure it out."
It's the best response. Figure it out, asshole.
Not to mention,
you know what?
Do you care? Whoever's wearing it.
He just threw me out of somehow the door opens to the stadium. It's like, boop. I didn't even know there was a door there. It's like, boop, get the fuck out. And I was out.
I've had multiple box seats for like the Senior Bowl and stuff like that where you go up there, eat and drink for free. We'd come down. take the lanyard off, exchange it with friends of ours. No one asks how you got it. What matters is who's wearing it.
As long as you have it, who gives a fuck how you got
That's
it?
what I'm saying. That cop was a dick anyway. He's like, how'd you get that? None of your fucking business.
It was a lightning delay. Nobody's supposed to be on the field. No players were out there. I mean, it could have died. I was getting the crowd going because nobody else wanted to make the crowd happy. I was doing a community service. Instead of getting rewarded, they called the radio station because they took my pass and they were able to tie it back to the station, which I go, I don't know. What?
You were doing somebody's job, man. Like they have hype men for that shit. Like they have fucking, mascots and stuff. And you were basically doing that for them for free.
Have you ever seen the picture?
I have.
I think I have.
It's great.
Yeah, I got the picture of me getting escorted out of there. Yeah.
I wonder if I can find it.
You should try to find that because that'd be fun to share.
I got it. Let's see.
That's hilarious. I want to see if you have it because I do want to put that up. That'd be awesome.
Just put in my name. If you're searching Facebook and put in Doak Campbell Stadium, you should be able to find it that way. I know I posted it.
I'm sure you did. There it is. All right.
Oh, here we go.
It.
Oh, let's see this.
There it is.
There it is. That's you getting escorted out right there.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
What does your caption say?
Story time with Stroke. This is the night I got escorted off the field in Tallahassee for doing the cha-cha dance during a lightning delay. Those were the days. I think I'm trespassed from Doak Campbell for life. The state trooper wanted to know how I got the photograph passed, yada, yada, yada.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly what it said.
Yeah, you're a detective. You figure it out.
You know, my people all the time like, what? Your life? If you have some fucked up stories, I'm like, yeah, some of it's got evidence, some of it doesn't. But yeah, a lot of crazy shit's happened in my life.
It is what it is. You should write a book, man.
He tried.
Yeah, I think but fuck, write a book, man. Have AI write it for you. Just here's the prompt.
AI write it. Have AI write it for you. It's already writing your songs.
There you go.
AI is not writing my songs. AI is singing my songs.
Well, you tell AI the story, and then it'll put it into word form and spice it up.
Yeah, but it'll make up bullshit. I have to really go in and give the details of the true story.
I'm sorry, you'd have to read your own book for errors.
I'm basically rewriting the fucking AI, and that's just too much work. Maybe I will write it one
entire thing.
No, it'd be fun.
Man. Write a book.
Yeah, get off your ass.
By the way, I got a fantastic for my co-host on the radio here. I got her a great book for. She doesn't read, but it's funny. I got a book and you can order AI book. So I just gave it a few details and it printed this book. It was like $30 and it just makes all this bullshit about her life. You just put in pretty funny. Things. She sold her toenails and all kinds of shit.
That's pretty funny.
Stuff. Yeah, it was a great gift.
See,
why not do that? And if somebody tries to fact check, you just go, that's why it's in the fiction section.
Yeah, people complain about AI. Like there was this, my whole last week's episode of the Mikey podcast was about how AI, it's like doom AI, and people are like fucking AI robots and fucking how they're taking all our jobs and shit. By the way, the World Health or the World Health Organization, whatever, one of these world organizations said that 83 million jobs will be lost by next year because of AI. So,
oh wow,
that's kind of terrifying to think about. But even Bill Gates was on fucking TV the other day talking about AI. He was like saying humans will not be
shut the fuck up about it.
Humans won't be needed for most things, he said. Literally, that's his quote. They won't be needed for most things.
You know, like I'm still working on my degree, and we are allowed to use AI as a tool. So if you're looking for a term and you're trying to find the information, you just can't copy and paste because they have these detectors on them.
Yeah.
Because AI, it's not always accurate, and it just writes things, and they'll flag it immediately. But as far as a tool, it's okay.
What about when AI becomes a police force?
Oh,
you got robots rolling around.
You'll make probably more mistakes.
Or fucking rolling around your fucking HOA, these HOA fucking security guards or whatever the fuck. Can I tell you guys what happened to me in my listen to this. So we had this basketball hoop. Like Kaden got a basketball hoop for Christmas a couple years ago, and I didn't put it together. It took forever for me to finally put it together, but I put it together last weekend.
Oh my God. From Christmas?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It was
Jesus Christ.
What are we almost in April?
Listen, Linda, I'm busy. I got things going on. So anyway, I know I should have put it together a long time ago, but actually I think it was like Christmas last year. It wasn't even this past Christmas. It was the following previous Christmas.
What a shithole you are.
What a shitty stepdad I am. I know. But finally put it together with Mandy's help, by the way, because it was difficult as fuck and it was totally frustrating. But we put this thing together. The kids are out there playing basketball, and I shit you not, 2 days fucking later, I get a letter in the mail about this basketball hoop. Let me read this to you. And actually, I have the letter. I'm gonna put it up on the screen because here, to prove that I actually got this letter. Like, if you can't really see it, but that's a picture of my basketball hoop in front of the house.
What's your address?
No, I cut the address off there. But this is a real thing, Whitney Ranch, and that's where I live in Rockland, in the Whitney Ranch area. So on March 25th. 2025 at approximately 11:31 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Suspect 1, Mikey.
Suspect, yeah.
known associate of children in recreational sports, was photographed harboring a portable basketball backboard known as known in a non-approved area. This thing goes on per the architectural guidelines section, sports apparatus. Portable sports apparatus must be stored behind the gate when not in use to be in compliance. It must stay stored there. It can't be on the street, the sidewalk, walkways, planter areas, or driveway. So basically, it can't be in the street, can't be in the sidewalk, can't be in the driveway, basically your kids can have fun as long as it's invisible and silent and basically underground.
Kids are meant to be seen, not heard.
I don't understand this though, but they said if I have to, first of all, who the fuck's driving around at 11:31 on a Tuesday morning looking for this shit? What is your life? What does your life come to?
Or was it some dickhead neighbor who?
I thought about that, and it could potentially be a neighbor that complained, but 3 or 4 houses down, I should have took a picture of this person's basketball hoop. They have the same basketball hoop in front of their house. And I'm curious if they got it. Anyway, the basketball hoop is still in the street, and I have until tomorrow to put it away. What do I do? Should I just leave it out there? See what happens? Because they're going to find me.
That's why I hate HOA.
Seriously. I have always hated HOAs, and I actively avoid well, if I could afford a house, would actively avoid living in one. Because if you look on Zillow, they tell you if the house you're looking at has an HOA.
I know.
And I'm like, I don't want one of those.
So, there are some good things to HOAs, but mostly, what? I will say this. So, where I live, like right across the street in the ranch house, which is like the area where the pool and everything is everyone, they'll throw parties and shit. So, like in the summertime, they'll have a bunch of, well, hold up, listen, hear me out. They have, it sounds cheesy, but they'll have like 4 or 5 food trucks out there and free alcohol. Like you can't okay, so I can go over there and get the food's not free, but I can drink all this fucking alcohol. I can bring the kids and their sodas and whatever, eat some food and hang out, go swimming if we wanted to. Like they do some good stuff, but mostly not. Mostly they're just driving around on a Tuesday morning, fucking taking pictures of my basketball hoop. So anyway, I got to move this fucking thing. I'm gonna probably put it in my backyard, I guess. But it got me thinking about
you can't bounce it in your backyard.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, cause I got to have to drink. There's water in it. And so I have to empty all the water out of it to move it back there. It's going to be a pain in the ass. You guys been in my backyard. It's not like there's a whole lot of room back there to play basketball. So I just don't know what to do. I can't move it every time the kids aren't playing it. They play it like every day.
Yeah, that does suck.
It's just so stupid. It's just a basketball hoop. It's not in anybody's way. Should I just leave it out?
Depends.
I wouldn't, because then they'll fine you.
They're going to find me. I don't own the house. They're going to find my fucking house.
Well, they're going to call the owner and he's going to be on your ass at that point, or he or she, whoever owns it.
No, they're good people. I don't want to do that. We'll move it, but it's super annoying. But anyway, because of this, though, it got me thinking that it's a game that we can play here if you guys are interested, if it's a real HOA rule or not. You guys want to play this?
Is this based on your property?
This is based on just HOAs in general.
That's what I was going to say. Like, is this your neighborhood? Because this would be hilarious.
No,
because every neighborhood is a little different. But let's play.
But these are rules, or they either are rules or they're not. We'll call it the violation station game, and we're going to start off just like this. Here's the first one.
Ooh, that's a good name for a band.
Violation station. Hey, write that shit down. That is a good name for a band. Lara, write that down. I'm just going to keep saying that, by the way, even though she's not here. Garage sale dress code. So residents may only participate in an HOA-approved garage sale April and September only, and they must wear polos and khakis while selling. No denim, no graphic tees. Is that a real rule or not?
I know that they really overstep their boundaries with shit like this, so I'm just going to assume that it is.
Ooh, I've never heard of that one. I'm going to say no. I'll go opposite.
All right, Stroke, you're wrong, Ian. You are correct. It is an actual real rule.
We have an now.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Finally.
I put that in today.
I cannot tell you how often just you would ding and it's like, oh, you're all wrong. But you're confusing me and just trying to piss me off.
So so you have to wear polos and khakis when you're doing a garage sale.
Fuck off.
Get the fuck out of here. Next one. This is the pool towel surveillance. Each resident must have their own towel at the community pool. Sharing towels is a $25 fine and possible hygiene violation report. Is that true? Is that a real rule or not?
I'm gonna say yes.
Strokes got yes.
Maybe.
All right. You are both correct. That is an actual real rule. No sharing of the towels. And if you do, you can get a hygiene violation report.
Get fucked.
What the fuck? Like, what if I wanted to share it?
I know. That's all I need to hear.
A hygiene violation report.
I know that the nudist resorts have towel rules with stuff like that. That's totally different. It's literally, if you go to a nudist resort, if you sit down anywhere, you have to have a towel underneath you.
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, I get that. But if this is a community pool, like at a subdivision or some shit like that, get fucked.
Like, if you're naked and you don't want to get ass juice on things, so it makes sense to be sitting on a towel
or ball sweat or whatever.
Ball sweat, whatever. Fuck,
or pussy juice.
Gross.
I'm just covering all the bases.
There's somebody out there sniffing them.
Depends on the woman.
Someone, you're right, Stroke. Someone, there's a pervert that works at that fucking nudist resort that's just smelling towels. That's disgusting.
He's got a dick in a hand and the towel to his nose.
The towels are with the person at all times, so they're not like
not
guest
all
towels.
Times. They have to go. They got to get washed, right?
Well, they're responsible for their own washing. They don't.
Oh, okay.
Because you're there as a guest, you bring your own shit. This ain't a hotel.
Well, how's it work down in that
nude? Their RVs and shit.
How's it work at the nude beach down in Miami?
That's a good question.
I know.
I was wondering,
people bring a towel to the beach to keep sand out of their pussy and asshole. That's why you bring a towel. I don't think there's rules there except for no pictures.
There's a nude beach in Miami.
Fuck yeah!
There's a nude beach down that way. Yeah, I've never been, but it's funny when you hear women all the time around because our lives around beaches a lot, and they're like, "Yeah, I got sand." And some of these girls from Georgia go, "I got sand in my cooter."
That's why I don't. That's why like.
It's funny. She must be from Alabama or Georgia.
Cooter's a great word.
I love that word.
I love it.
But like on a list of most overrated places to fuck, beach is up there at the tippy top.
Yeah, just anywhere near water is just usually not a good idea. You're gonna get sand everywhere. The beach is not great.
Or you get a UTI if you fuck in the water.
That's true too. Like, don't do that.
That's true. I always go and I pull strings.
What?
Oh God.
Please. Let's delve into that a little bit. What are you talking about?
I've never been to a nude beach. I'm just some chicks over here, period. I'm just like, boom, pull it. But I have been tempted at a strip club.
I would have to ask, but
pull the plug.
I'm not saying it's in Destin, Struck, but I think there is a nude beach close to you. I don't know where it is. I know a friend of mine that knows where it is. I'll reach out to a friend of mine that might know more.
Would you go?
Would I go or him?
Either one of you.
Dude, I've already been to the nudist resort like 7 times. Why
yeah,
would
but
I go
you didn't get nude. You didn't get your dick out.
I did one time.
Here in California or out there?
Here in California or there in California.
You did? I didn't think you ever got nude at that place.
You didn't tell us that.
Well, that's because I didn't go. I didn't tell you every time I went.
How many fucking times did you go?
Like 7 or 8. Most of the like 7 times. Let's say I went 8 times. 7 times I went, I was clothed. But that one time I was like, let's just see what this is like.
What was it like? Was it freeing? Did you feel good or did you feel
for the first like hour? I felt completely uncomfortable. I'm like, people are judging me. Yeah, I'm judging myself.
They're looking at your junk like, look how little that guy's junk.
Yeah, you're like the whitest guy I know, so it's like, hey.
But then like
got an innie.
Then like 2 hours later, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't give a shit anymore. Because I also started drinking, so I didn't care.
Yeah, your body heats up with alcohol, and then your dick comes out a little bit.
No.
Yeah, because you want all the hang you can get.
Well, your inhibitions go away, and you stop caring. You're like, yeah, fuck it, I'm naked. Whatever. I'm naked at my house all the time anyway, so why not invite people to watch the show?
But isn't it just like old people? Like there's no.
I'd say about maybe 60% of them are old. Yeah.
There's no like hot chicks running around.
There was 1 or 2. Which is why I didn't want to be naked, because I'm like, people are going to be able to tell that I'm aroused, and you can't be aroused in a nudist resort.
What happens if
what
you
do
get
they
aroused?
do? Slap it?
People are going to know you're a fucking pervert, because the whole point of a nudist resort is to take the sexuality out of nudity.
You know, but
if you're walking around with a heart on, they're going to be like, this guy doesn't belong here.
Sometimes you get aroused, man. Like, and there's nothing you could do about it. When I got my fucking vasectomy, I started to get I got a fucking semi. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know why. It's, what am I supposed to do? And the girl was like, it happens. Like, what the fuck?
The wind starts blowing me just right.
What are you gonna do?
I agree, but it's just like it's completely humiliating in those circumstances.
Well, getting a half a boner when I was about to get a vasectomy was pretty humiliating too, because I was like,
well, who was doing it? Were there any hot nurses around? What were the circumstances?
It was a girl, but she was wearing a mask.
But she had the fuck me eyes.
Oh shit! I don't know.
She had pretty eyes.
Maybe. I don't know.
You could
I don't remember. I don't remember. To be honest with you, I was so
is in the living room, isn't she?
No, I maybe, but she doesn't care. But I was so like embarrassed by just the fact that like I gotta have my junk hanging out. There's another woman here. It feels like I'm cheating on my wife. Like everything was very uncomfortable.
Did you smell your testicles on fire? Because I hear when they do that,
I heard you can do that.
You can smell that burning. Did you smell it?
No,
you can smell it.
You can smell it. It's not a good smell. Oh. It's just like
I don't believe it is.
It's like the smell of hair burning. It's almost it's worse than that, but it kind of reminded me of that.
Oh,
okay. It's not good. It's not good. A couple more of these. Let's get to these. Midnight trash rule. Trash may not be placed on the curb until after 12:01 a.m. on collection day. Early birds caught putting their trash out will get a $25 fine. Is that true or false?
Wait, so back up. So you're saying I can't take my trash out until 12:01 a.m.?
Yeah, the day it gets collected.
No, absolutely not. You can go fuck yourself.
I think that is a true rule in some HOA.
That can't be real.
Ian, wrong stroke. You got that correct, man. That is a true rule. You can. I'm so glad that that's not ours, because fuck, dude, why do you want it? Why would you either have to get up extra early or stay up hella late to put your garbage out?
Yeah, I don't know. I have two trash cans here. I have a recycled trash can they give me for the city, and then I have a regular one, and it's a lot of work. I'm like, what day is it? Monday and then Thursdays.
Oh, they don't go out on the same day?
Friday.
No, they don't go out on the same day. They two different days of the week. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, you know how like here in California, where I live in Placer County, you just throw everything away and they recycle it for you. But we have like a green waste, so like your grass and your fucking yard stuff. But you can put it out anytime.
Oh, okay. No, I have a big yellow one that's for like the plastics and all that.
Weird.
I use it just to kind of fill my other one up.
Let's do this next one. Only green or black trampoline covers are allowed. Blue is banned to prevent ducks from mistaking it for water and then dive bombing into your yard.
That'd be cool to watch.
I would love that.
That would be fun, but that's dumb.
I put a camera out there. Is that a real rule or not?
Is a bird that stupid?
I don't know.
Is a bird that stupid?
Maybe.
They fly into windows.
That is true.
Yeah, I don't think they mean to. I don't know. Shit. God, yeah, I'm gonna go yes.
No.
Ian, no?
No.
Yeah, you're both right. Well, I mean, Ian's wrong. Stroke, you're right. It is a fucking real rule. It's a real rule. Which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Learn that again.
These are all the dumbest things I've ever heard.
Last one here is a garage door open limit. Garages may remain open no more than 5 minutes at a time. Leaving them open longer is considered a safety hazard and results in a citation.
What the fuck does that even mean? No.
Is that
what would be unsafe
HOA?
about that?
I have no idea.
Yeah. What safety violate? I don't fuck. This is a no for me.
I'm gonna go yes.
Once again, Stroke, you are right, Ian.
So
you
these
are wrong.
All real.
Every single one of these are actual HOA rules.
Then explain this one, because I am dying to know what that means.
The garage one?
Yes.
It doesn't explain. They just say it's a safety hazard. Maybe animals could run in. A kid could run into your garage, get into the chemicals in your garage, and then at some point there probably had to be a situation that made this rule a rule.
Someone did
right?
it.
Something
like,
had
or
to
someone could break into the house, maybe, or go in there and hide.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, what if I'm literally working in my garage and I want the door open so I can get fresh air?
I agree with that, because we leave our garage door open when the kids are playing basketball, when we're cutting the grass, all that shit.
Or if you're having a house party, you leave the garage door open, you play beer pong and shit.
Fuck HOAs.
Yeah, I leave mine open when I'll crank the motorcycle and I'll have it in there just kind of like charging the battery. But sometimes I shut it just to get high.
That's how you die, Stroke. I don't think that's a good idea.
Yep.
Fuck it, life's stressful.
I
don't put the hose to my mouth. I just put my mouth near the.
It's the easy way to go. You just go to sleep. It's like fucking OD it, man. Let me just go to sleep. I'll just never wake up. Anyway. We don't condone. Yeah, it got very dark. We don't condone suicide. I mean, unless you want to.
I mean,
just clean the mess up. Yeah. Just like don't make it easy for people.
Like don't shoot yourself because that's a fucking disaster. I had a friend of mine when I was in fucking 9th grade who blew his brains out. This is no joke. He was playing with a gun and the crazy story, but his brains went everywhere all over his fucking like his family's family room that we used to hang out in all the time.
Everywhere.
Gone.
But dude, it was like they had this thing closed. I think they eventually ended up tearing down this room in their house and then they sold the house because it was so bad. So just don't blow your brains out.
Yeah. There's a cop that I met one time. A cop told me that a lot of people actually are very courteous. They'll leave a note and say, "I'm sorry for you finding me like this, blah, blah, blah." And then they will like try to wrap it up into something so it doesn't get everywhere. Some people do it that way. A cop told me that happens a lot more than you would think.
I don't mean to laugh at this or make a joke of it, but it's kind of true, Like
I mean, there are. I know people say you can't joke about certain things. I think you can joke about anything if it's funny. There's a comedian that I love. He's like, my retirement plan at this point is spend whatever money I have and then kill myself.
There you go.
Like, yeah. Once I go through all the money that I've saved up, then I'm going to start getting credit cards. And at that point, when they start asking for collections, we are on the clock.
Let me see. Let me look at my bank account. All right, so I got about $3.50. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be
alive.
Turn
the camera off.
Fuck.
Oh God.
Ever tell you about the time I called the suicide hotline?
The 988.
I've known you for 13 years. No.
Yeah, my buddy reminded me of this the other day. Yeah, we called one night and we had a bunch of people over at the house and we had a firecracker and it was like in a pot. And so we called up and it was like, I can't take it. I'm like, don't laugh. I let it. It goes boom. And then everybody got quiet. Yeah. I was like, we could just fuck this person up.
Yeah, you probably put that person in. They are definitely getting therapy.
Yeah.
Wow.
God forgive me for that.
I had somebody that's so fucking
funny.
funny.
The pygmies down there in New Guinea.
Damn it messaged me on Instagram. Their message was the suicide hotline is a fucking joke. That was their message to me. And I was like, first of all, why do you know that? Secondly, what the fuck are you talking about? They said that they called, and if you don't like meet a certain criteria, I don't know if this is true. Okay. I have no idea. But like they ask you some questions, and if you don't get through like this pre-screening of suicide, that they basically just hang up on you. I don't know if this is true or not.
Fuck.
So many questions that make you want to do it.
Like, oh yeah, you guys. Oh, I don't think I'm going to kill myself. Fuck it. It's insane. But I don't know if that's true. I'm just telling you, there's a damn it out there who did that.
Wow, that was dark.
Right. Yeah, that got very dark. I think we should move on to something a little bit funny.
Let's talk about some stupid shit.
Let's talk about some stupid shit. What do you got, Ian?
Today, we're trying out a new segment. It is Ian's Stupid Products of the Week. These are real things that you can buy. We used to do a game. It was from the website. This is why I'm broke.
Yeah.
And I have spent hours of my life just scrolling and looking at all this stupid shit that people actually sell. So I got 3 products that I think are incredibly stupid, but they made me laugh. Number 1 is the Karma Sutra Handbook. And I car, C-A-R, like as in fucking in a car. It is a handbook of different positions that you can use to fuck in an automobile.
Okay, we said that having sex on the beach is highly overrated and not recommended.
I hate fucking in cars.
Same with cars. It's just there's no room. There's no room to do anything. Like maybe roadhead or something is one thing, but trying to fucking do the whole deed. Get out of here. It's not
too
easy.
old for that.
Yeah, my back is hurting now.
Yeah, definitely. So it says, no matter what make or model, the Karma Sutra Handbook will show you how to fog up the windshield in thrilling new positions you never thought possible. It's the perfect combination of ancient sexual wisdom mixed with modern automotive know-how. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm fucking in a car, it's always the same, like 2 positions. We move the seats up, get in the back.
Yeah.
And then just... There's not a whole lot you can do, but I'm very curious.
It's either like missionary or reverse cowgirl, whatever.
No, just regular cowgirl.
Or just regular cowgirl.
That's the only two. Or doggy. I mean, I've done doggy before.
I mean, you probably could do that, but like even pornos use like a fake taxi or whatever. At least they have a big vehicle. Like they're not
a huge vehicle.
They're not just doing it in a small car.
Yeah,
they're
you
doing
can't
it
do
in like a van.
You can't do that shit in my Scion.
No.
That's not happening.
Yeah, certain cars would be a little bit easier, but they all are just terrible. Get a van.
Throw a bed in. Remember back in the 80s,
yeah.
man, all the vans had beds in them. Mm-hmm. That's what you need. Those molester vans. Throw a bed in it. You
can fuck on the shag carpeting. You're fine. So
you're fine.
If you want to keep this in your glove compartment, which I'm assuming is the perfect place to put it, because you never know when inspiration might strike. You just be like, hey, 37.74 for the book.
What a weird number, 37.74.
Well, if we click over here and it'll take us right over to Amazon. Let's see. Kama Sutra paperback.
Get it for
you want the hardcover.
I mean, obviously.
37.74. This is a weird number.
I mean, you can't put a price on fucking.
You can't.
But they did.
But apparently it's $37.74.
You can't put a price on fucking. What are you talking about? You can go, there's people that charge all the time.
That's true. That is
true.
Point.
Not that I've ever paid to play, but I'm assuming it's out of my price range anyway. So
I went to a Mexican whorehouse one time. That was weird.
How much was that?
Oh, I didn't pay for the hooker. I didn't know. I was
what
like,
did they charge? What did they want to charge you though?
Well, my friend got in there. They played like a bathroom stall, and I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck one of these people.
In a bathroom stall?
It looked like a bathroom stall, but it was like these little curtains, and there was a bunch of people back there because this chick was trying to get me to go back. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna pay for this. I was like, I just know it was full of diseases, but
for sure,
he got his nut off.
All right.
Hey, that's
Mexico.
all that matters.
But I've been in a whorehouse, and that was cool. A lot of people's never been in a whorehouse. So
I never have.
Done that.
I never have. I would like to go to the one in Vegas just to go and say that I've been there, not for any reason.
Oh, you could go in there and just drink and like hang out and have. I guess you can have like tacos or something. I don't know.
They have to have a restaurant. You got to carb up.
Mm-hmm. You can get a steak.
Yeah, but I've never been in a whorehouse. But I've been in many horse homes.
Yes,
I can say I have too. So we've all been in a couple.
Yeah. Your next item is just the thought of this makes me want to throw up because you guys know how much I love pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my kryptonite. Well, someone went a little bit too far. They were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should. This is the pepperoni pizza soda. That sounds fucking nasty. Yes, thank you. Just the thought of it. Yeah, carbonated pizza flavored anything. Ugh.
What a fat ass would drink that.
Not even fat ass, just a masochist.
Who would come up with that?
Psychopaths, Mikey.
Could you make it like a Bloody Mary out of that, maybe?
Ooh, actually, hang on, stop right there.
Now
we're cooking with gas.
So, like, is it like a tomato? You say it's soda, or is it a juice?
Yeah, it's a soda. Crack open nostalgia with pepperoni pizza soda, a fizzy, savory tribute to arcade nights and greasy fingers. It's your favorite slice in a can, lightly carbonated and wildly unexpected. Because who says pizza dreams can't be bubbles and burps? If
it was like a tomato juice type thing, that might be kind of good. But with the carbonation, is going to fuck up a whole.
Drink. Because I think of like a lightly carbonated V8 almost. But then you're like, because you're adding cheese flavors and bread. But if it was just tomato, that's different. Then we could definitely let's talk Bloody Marys because I'm
all about it.
Yeah, this might.
I know someone that put a little bit of Sprite in one time, and I remember trying it years ago. It wasn't that bad, but it just it was not the same. They made it like they served it to people like in a bar.
Like, but if it was just can. On its own, and somebody handed it to me, I would take the smallest little bitch sip and try it. But this is not something that I would be like, dude, my fridge is stacked with pizza soda. Fuck that.
Yeah, no.
And finally, we have this is. They are fully aware that this is a prank item, but you can still buy it and give it to people. And I'm thinking about adding this to the white elephant gifts at my next company party. It is the plant urinal.
That's a great white elephant gift.
Absolutely. You wrap it up and people open it up and like, what the fuck? And it is, literally something that you'd stick into your potted plants and piss into. Don't actually do this.
Oh.
Because... It is literally a prank gift, but yeah, you can, and if you can see, like right here at the bottom, it says "Great for gals" too. So,
Oh wow.
Fuck. It's like
That's
that time.
old.
this is something I would see at Spencer's.
It's like that time Stroke Pete in my backyard.
Yeah.
Oh.
And your
But
tree
I didn't-
died.
Yeah, I did actually. It's dead.
Yeah, that was some.
$9.99.
I watched a video about 3 hours ago of an old guy. He looked like he was in his 60s. He's ordering. He's at a restaurant and he is looking like he's looking at the menu, standing up, and he pisses all over the counter. Anybody see that video?
As a matter of fact, you know what? Since you brought it up, why don't we just go ahead and play that video real quick? It's right here. This is the guy.
Yeah, that's it.
Here's the video. Watch. And there we go. Just, well, maybe I'll get a burger. You know what? Hey, how's the pizza?
Look, I like how he's trying to sell it. Like he's just
Yeah, he's just
looking at the
flipping
order.
through.
Hey, he's an actor.
Yeah, just look up.
I've done this before, though.
I know. I was going to bring that up. Thank you for doing it for me. You've done this, Stroke.
So I brought that up to I was showing my wife this video, saying I'm going to play these fucked up videos, and she's like, didn't Stroke do that one time? I don't remember this story.
Yes, there's a video. There's a picture of this image, and I can't. I have done it, but there's a picture, and there was this place called Ruthie T's. This is where the old Foghorns was. Ian don't know, it's on Panama City Beach. And I told the table where they go, watch this. I'm gonna go up there and order a drink. And I said, I really got to piss in the bathroom. Got a long line, so I'm gonna stand next to the bar and piss. And then you can see the piss just go. But I done it. I did do it, and yeah, I never got. They didn't even know about it.
Wow. All right. Well,
But anyway, there's a picture that goes viral every once in a while. It'll pop up in the feed, and it looks like me because it was about the time when I was wearing these khakis for the job I had. I think it was pre-radio.
Was it Beach TV?
No, way before. It was way before that. But I think if you look at the back of it, it looks like me, but I can't 100% prove it. I think it was me though. It looks just like the bar and everything.
this is definitely not you.
That's definitely not
That's
me.
you in like 30 years, though.
Potentially. But like, why not? Like, I mean, is this like? I'm just curious. Like this particular video. Like, is this guy mad at the bar? Like, I have no context to this video.
No,
other
he's
than
got
this-
to piss.
Just
No,
this guy's just
no.
pissing.
That can't. That's rage. You can't. You don't do that on a bar unless somebody like pissed you off. No pun intended. But,
No,
like,
no. I
That
think-
feels personal.
I don't think so. I see him has a beer over there. He's like, I don't want to leave my beer. I want to drink. He's like, I can just piss real quick and I really don't have to go anywhere.
Does he sit back down? I think it
I
just
didn't see the
stops
end.
here.
Yeah, he just keeps looking at the menu. I think I really think he just was lazy.
I think you might be right. I think that was it. He was just lazy.
I mean,
But he probably moved seats. I mean, you don't want to sit next to your piss.
no.
after that.
He moved at least like to the other side of the bar.
And
I would.
I thought a lot about this video too, because at one point somebody found this piss and they're like, I think this is piss.
Oh yeah.
And then they're like, go get the camera. Let's look at the camera.
That's
and
had
then
to
they
be
were
what it
able to
was.
find
Because
it.
they're
Yeah, that's what I
looking at it
think.
like, well, it's either beer or pee, and then somebody had to smell it, had to get close enough to smell it, and be like, that's
piss.
pee. That's piss for sure. Well, I'm glad you brought that up because we can just. I know it kind of throws us off of our random order or the order of things that we have, but I figure we might as well get into the rest of these fucked up videos that I have that are going to be sponsored by
No,
Nipple.
please.
Nipple, nipple,
Nipple.
nipple, nipple, nipple.
This is
Nipple.
this is we're going to call this what do we call this segment? Let me see. I think I had a name for it. The Digital Dumpster Fire, sponsored by
Nipple.
Sponsored by Nipple. Thank you, Nipple, for this. By the way, we are taking sponsorships in case you missed this and you just happened to skip through chapters and found Nipple paid to be a sponsor of the most fucked up segment we have. So you're just going to hear Nipple.
Nipple.
That's it. No business, nothing, just Nipple.
No, nothing to promote. I love it. He's just a fan.
He's just a fan, and we appreciate you. This guy's been listening to the show forever, so we do definitely appreciate it. So we're going to start off with this very first video. These are the most fucked up videos that I have found this week on the internet. Okay, it came from the internet. It is what it is. These may be kind of hard to watch. At least I know for sure one of them's going to be, but this very first one is some lady getting her eyeball plucked out by a bird.
Oh God.
Okay.
Not entirely plucked. Let's just play the video. Watch now. So you just saw it happen really quick. And let me just, for those of you that missed that part, I want to play. I also want to turn it down because we need to hear her talk. I just want to play what happened really quick one more time. Done. Super fast. Like you totally missed it. Let's just watch in slow motion what happens here. This bird Right in her fucking eye. Look at that shit.
Oh, he's out to get her.
Like, what the fuck? What is the chances that
Damn.
you happen to be holding your phone in this bird? That beak is in her eyeball.
Is that a seagull?
No, not even. No, God no. Seagulls are all white.
I don't know what that is.
No, there's some seagulls that has color on them.
Is that a seagull?
I've never seen them.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, her eyeball didn't come out, thank God. But so that's that video.
That just reminds me of the if you watch It's Always Sunny, there's a scene where one of the McPoyles basically has a bird and he makes it attack people. Did you ever see that one?
I don't think I've seen that one.
Hey, I just pulled it up.
Put it on.
Yeah, it's basically that's Guillermo del Toro, by the way. He has a bird on his head. And it plucks out the lawyer's eye.
Fucking hilarious.
Oh God,
That's
people are
pretty
gonna
funny.
miss this if they're not getting the video action
know.
here in another couple of
Absolutely.
weeks.
I'm
'Cause
telling
get
you.
to see this stuff.
And this is just going to grow. Like, we're just going to keep having more videos and stuff. So you definitely should be a subscriber to our Patreon. This next one, actually, somebody posted, I believe, in the Not That Damn Show Facebook group. And this is just some old basketball coach, like some old guy pulling one of his basketball players' ponytail.
Oh, I saw this. Fuck this guy, dude.
This guy,
yeah.
She's like crying.
yeah, she's very upset.
And then her teammates like, hey, fuck you.
Yeah, you can't be fucking doing that. And he's like, fuck you, I'll do what I want. I'll do what I want, bitch. Learn how to play basketball.
Didn't that guy get fired?
Yeah, I
Yes,
think
he did.
He did. He
Yeah.
got fired. Thank
yeah.
God. What a piece of crap.
What a ass! Like he has no business coaching women.
If that was my daughter and she wouldn't turn around and punched him right in his face, she would never have any.
Oh.
I would never be mad.
No.
I don't even know how a university would suspend a student. You pull me on my hair, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yep.
Not only that, that's what I say. If that was my daughter, I'd come down from the bleachers and beat the shit out of you. I don't care how old you are.
You old motherfucker, put me
Yeah.
in some elderly abuse. I'm about to fuck you up.
Like
Yeah.
this, like, he's so
What an
mad.
asshole.
He's so mad too. Like, what the fuck even would look? He's so mad, yelling at the other
He's
girl.
still
Like,
mad.
fuck you.
And then you're yelling back at him like it just reminds me of Varsity Blues, where the whole team just turns on the coach like, we don't need you. Get fucked.
Wow. Well, anyway, this guy's a gigantic piece of shit. We already saw the pee video. All right, so this next.
Let's see it again.
You want to throw the pee video? Let's watch this guy pee one more time. Fuck it. Let's put it up there. This guy.
I
just-
like this guy.
That's
This
like,
guy-
yeah, it's like looking into Stroke's future.
At least we don't. I'm glad we don't have to see his dick, but there's the stream.
That's
is
what
right
I was
there.
gonna
Like,
say. Yeah,
it's there.
No,
Like,
the stream is there.
like, you can see it. It's clear. So if you're just listening, you're missing out. Well, maybe. If you want to see an old man pee in a bar, this is the place. Yeah, let's go. That's enough of that. All right,
Oh,
so
he's such a good actor.
he did. He played it off.
Yeah.
He just did his thing, man.
I was going to say, yeah, he's clearly done this before.
I just wish
He
there
like
was a
me
little
when I
bit
go to
more.
those casinos where you sit at the table. I mean, you don't sit at the table, you sit at the bar. But if you're drinking, they'll keep giving you free drinks.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
when I was in
I
California.
do that all the time.
But I just put I look like I'm putting money in a little machine, or I do a little
Well-
bit in there, and I just look and I just play I just act like I'm playing. Go,
Well, a lot of them they have sensors or something on the other side, so the bartender can see if you have money in it.
Really?
yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's what I heard. I don't know
because if you're just sitting there and pretending, they won't give you anything. But they have an indicator that tells them that you actually have money and are actually gambling. So if you just put a $20 bill in there and drink high price scotch, you're fine. I do that all the time, but it costs you $20 minimum.
That's not so
yeah,
bad.
not California. I don't
No.
know what the hell's going on with the casinos there. Everybody else is like, nah, free drinks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was just in New
understand.
Orleans. They have free drinks. If you cross the Nevada line on Lake Tahoe, they have free drinks, but
Not
not
California.
not at Thunder Valley or anywhere in
Nope.
California. No.
Man, what do you guys have in California?
We ain't got shit, dude. We got high taxes, a governor with a
That's what I'm saying.
podcast. We got nothing. That's it.
Well, his
Gavin.
podcast ain't as good
Hey,
as ours.
Gavin.
Yeah, God, his podcast is terrible.
I wouldn't know because I don't want to listen to it, and I won't even out of curiosity.
Well, just not to get political or anything. And I'm not going to, but I saw somebody wrote a song called "Why Does Our Governor Have a Podcast?" and it's pretty fucking hilarious.
Oh, I got it. Send me that.
It's
Send me
pretty,
that
it's
one. I wanna watch
hilarious. It's hilarious. I have two more videos.
Let's
here,
play it
though.
on the next one.
All right, I have two more videos to play here. This one is a little rough. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's not great. This is a repo man trying to repo a car, and he gets run over.
Does he die?
He does not. He does
Okay.
not die. But if you missed, whoops, sorry. If you missed that part, let me just start it again. This dude comes. He's trying to do it See the guy in the green?
Yeah.
This is his car. So he runs.
So he's trying to get in before.
Yeah, he's trying to stop the repo man. So repo guys,
he can't go anywhere.
He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna still try to get this car. Look where his head is.
Oh God.
And in case you missed it, right there.
Don't pot. Nah.
He ran his fucking head over.
I don't know how that guy's alive.
I don't either.
And I would not have played this video had he.
Sorry, I gotta get rid of that for you. That's just hard to watch.
Had he actually been really, he gets
My
up.
God.
The guy gets up and he's telling him he's okay, he's good. He's running over back to his truck. He's like, you're fucking going to jail. I'm gonna fucking sue you and all this other shit. So he doesn't die or anything. But I don't know how his head did not get crushed.
Thank you. Well, I don't think he got all of his head. It looked like he got more of his like upper chest and lower face.
Well, Ian, why don't we just take a look and fucking see what really happened here?
Go ahead.
All right, let's get the close up. He's very upset.
I can tell.
Here we go. Okay, so it did kind of look like maybe it went over almost his chest more so than his head. But God,
He might, his lower jaw might be fucked.
Told you it was a little rough, but I wouldn't have played.
You were all warned.
I wouldn't have played it had the guy's head got crushed or anything like that. But holy shit! And Stroke's just like fuck.
I'm just like, damn.
And my very last one, because that one was so rough and whatever. This is just some old guy with a massive tongue.
Good God!
Look at that.
Oh.
He calls that the lady pleaser.
Ladies love that guy.
So he's got the length and the girth to that. God, he can take care of it all.
Dude. Okay, I would like to point out.
Fucking guy's tongue is insane.
If you have that fucking thing in your mouth, how do you not have like 1,000 shirts that reference it? Because that's all I would wear is shirts that reference my ability and God-given talent.
It looks like a boat. It looks like a little thing that you could just pour a drink in there and it can hold.
Oh,
It looks like a tub almost. Anyway.
So if I had that tongue, which I had two things in my mind is one, I don't know how he puts it back in his mouth.
So fucking big. It's crazy.
And the other part is, gosh, when he was younger, he could go out to a bar, club, and just hang his tongue out. And I mean, there had to be women that's like, he can lick my ass and my puss at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what they're saying. It's probably something
I
super
don't know.
offensive.
This guy has gotten mad pussy. You know he has.
Yeah, maybe. But nobody wants to French kiss him though.
He's not a good looking man.
True.
That's for sure.
Yeah, you're right about the French kissing part though, probably.
Oh God. All right. Well, those are the most. That's the most fucked up videos of the week. That's the digital dumpster fire brought to you by
Nipple.
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 Brought to you by Nipple. All right, Nipple. Thank you very much. You guys got some people to put on the damn list. I got a few.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Let me just while you're thinking about it here, Stroke, or if you guys get it together, let me just start off with something that happened to me this past week, and I'd like to add a very special kind of traffic terrorist to this week's damn list. You know, this person. It's like the polite, fake, go ahead waiver at a four-way stop. Someone that says go ahead and go. And this happened to me the other day, and it fucking pissed me off. And you know what I'm talking about. Is that you pull up to the intersection, it's your turn to go. You know it's your turn to go. They know it's your turn. The fucking stop sign knows it's your turn to go. But instead of just waiting like a normal person would do, like a normal functioning adult, they do the little hand gesture, like go on and go. Like, go ahead, do like they're giving you permission to fucking move forward. First of all, fuck you. I know it's my turn to go. I'm gonna go when I'm fucking ready to go. And don't give me permission. You're not my mom. You don't get to tell me when I get to go. I'm gonna go when I'm done. Now I'm gonna sit here and reprogram my fucking Bluetooth. I'm gonna do everything that I can to just piss you off. So, just so you know, little fucking traffic terrorist, like I said, this you're on the list this week. Don't be that guy. Don't just give people the little wave to go. Unless you're literally being nice. If you both pulled up to the stop at the exact same time and no one knows who to go and you want to give them, then give them the wave. Sorry, but I was so frustrated by that.
I can tell.
It was so stupid. I got so mad. I'm like, why am I so mad about this? I'm putting this person on the fucking list.
Maybe you weren't high when this happened, which
I
shouldn't be
probably
driving,
wasn't.
but still.
I probably wasn't. Traffic terrorist, you're on the list.
So mine is more funny and not as much serious because it was a pretty decent week for me. Nobody really pissed me off. So my co-host on the radio show, she got really sick on Monday morning, so she wasn't at work Tuesday and Wednesday. She was so sick that she was pooping and vomiting
shit her
at
pants?
the same time.
Poop
She had
talk.
the double dragon, right? So she
yeah.
missed 2 days of work. And, we had there was a remote the night before, and I went with her remote, and we were hanging out at Club LA, and she was fine, and then she just got sick that night. And then she was so sick, I had to bring like, what's that thing the babies drink to hydrate, the Pedialyte and all that
Pedialyte,
stuff?
yeah.
Yeah, like she can you please drop this at my door? I go, yeah, but don't come outside. Don't give me that stuff. But the whole week she goes, I don't know how you didn't get sick. Like I felt like she wanted me to get sick. I was like, no. I don't think she truly wanted, but she's like, how did you not get sick? How did you not? You're right there next to me the whole time. I go, I don't know how I didn't get sick, but you did. So I felt like she's going on my list because she wanted me to be as sick as she was for 2 days.
But people who want you to get sick, they're on the fucking list, man. Also, that was poop talk.
Poop talk. Poop talk.
Not yet sponsored by, I'm not going to say their name because they don't deserve it yet until they pay for
They
it.
haven't given us money, yes.
That's right.
Yeah, Double Dragon.
So my entry is not a person, it's a group of people. And I know quite often there's going to be people that I run into at the karaoke bar, but that's just the way it is. Karaoke brings out the worst types of people. Mikey knows that because
Yes,
he
it
used to be a
does.
karaoke DJ.
100%.
For this week's entry, it's the people who get literally angry and start cussing me out because I don't have the song that they want.
How dare you?
And I mean, I have the ability to buy a number of songs. Some people I'll offer like, hey, I can buy it. I don't have it, but I can buy it. No, that's okay. But if I legitimately do not have it, some people will either go, damn, all right, I'll go think of something else. But every once in a while, and this happened to me on Friday night, they get legitimately upset at me as if it's my fault. Not due to the fact that that song doesn't exist. It's been out for a month. There's no way it's going to be available on karaoke. It's too new. You have to understand this.
That makes sense.
And they're like, how the fuck do you not... This is literally what he said. How the fuck do you not have this song? It's one of the hottest songs right now. I'm like... When did it come out? It's like, it came out like last month. You just answered your own fucking question, my guy. And it's like, well, that's bullshit. All right, okay, first of all, slow down. I didn't get in his face, but I said, stop right there. Because if you keep going, you're going to get thrown out, and I don't want to see that happen. You need to just calm down. He's like, no, fuck that. This is bullshit.
It's a fucking song, dude. Calm down,
dude,
man.
Yeah, it's karaoke. Sing something else. I have thousands upon thousands of songs that you can choose from. Why are you getting butthurt about this one? It's 3 minutes of your life that is not that important.
What an asshole.
What an asshole. And I deal with this at least once a month. Not the same person, but the type of people that just get upset and don't just go think of another song.
It's because karaoke people are so fucking serious.
Entitled.
But they're so serious about it. Like, I mean, there's a couple people that go up there and they have a good time and they know they suck and they're not really trying to fucking impress anybody. They're just trying to have fun. But there are some people who think that that's their show. Like, they go to karaoke every single week. Ian, they go to karaoke every single week. This is their performance, man. They brought family to come see them sing this fucking song. I brought people into this bar for you.
I know, Stroke. I see you laughing. No, it's 100% true.
No, I know it's true.
Last week, somebody's like, "Hey, my mom's here to hear me sing." Like, and
I brought my mom. This is the highlight of my life.
I brought everybody to my concert tonight.
That's what it is.
yeah. Oh,
Wow.
It's so fucking stupid. So yeah,
All these other people are opening up for me.
That's what. This is my opener.
Yeah, I'm the headliner.
I do want to put one more person on my damn list, and I'll go ahead and put this over on the Patreon. And if you guys have people, great. If not, no big deal. But I do want to bring this up because this was brought up in the group as well. They're all going on the Patreon list, not that damn show list. Only on the Patreon, though. That's the only way you're going to get access to those final 3. I do have a couple of damn problems I want to get to, so let's get into that.
Got a problem?
What the hell's your problem?
Maybe we can help.
I felt I had a problem.
What's your damn problem?
And if you ever have a damn problem, you want to submit a damn problem, you can email it to nottdspod@gmail.com. I think last week I gave out the wrong email address. It's nottdspod@gmail.com, but you can also submit it on our website at nottds.com. All right, so got a couple ones. We're going to get through this. This first one is my girlfriend thinks I'm gay.
Are you?
Well, let's find out here. It says, I've been dating Kate for 2 years. I'm 20, and so is my best friend, Jack. We've been close since elementary school. Jack has a girlfriend, too. One night, he stayed over late and just crashed in my place. We shared my bed and slept in our boxers. Nothing new, he says. It's happened before. The next morning, Kate came over. My parents let her in, like they do, and she walked in to find me and Jack sleeping close together, but not what I would call cuddling. She didn't say much then, but later in that day, she asked me if I was gay. I said no, and she brought up how we were mostly naked and cuddling. And she said she's always found our friendship too affectionate. We hug and say, I love you, and talk a lot. She says she finds that weird. She told me I need to respect our relationship more and stop sleeping in the same bed with him, even if it's innocent. She also said that she thinks Jack might have feelings for me, and she doesn't understand how I don't see it.
Is Jack gay?
Jack has a girlfriend too, though. Well, I mean, he could be gay, but Jack has a girlfriend. I told her I don't think anything's weird or there's nothing inappropriate going on. She said he told her there's nothing to worry about. He said that she scoffed at the thing and that she's not jealous. She just thinks that it's weird, and she's still not sure something isn't going on between me and Jack. They ended the conversation, but she's clearly still upset. He wants to know, where do I go from here?
Well, there's a couple things that you did wrong, and let me explain.
The first thing he did wrong was sleep half naked next to another man in his bed.
Because if I'm in a hotel, me and my buddies would go out to Mobile. We'd go for the Senior Bowl. We have 2 beds between 4 people. Everyone sleeps fully clothed.
Yeah.
And you either sleep pole to pole or you sleep hole to hole. You don't put yourself in a position where you can cuddle with another man.
Never.
Okay? Ever. And definitely don't be half naked with the guy. All right? That's what you did. That's the first thing you did wrong. The second is, if people are already questioning your relationship with Jack, why is he sleeping over your house? How old are you two?
They're both 20. They're both 20 years old.
Okay, yeah, that's weird to still be having sleepovers at 20. That's fucking weird, man.
Well, okay, so
unless you're both drunk and somebody needs a place to crash, in which case you can sleep on the floor.
Like I can understand crashing over the house, whatever, that's fine too, but you're not sleeping on my bed, and if you feel like you got to sleep on my bed, we're both sleeping with our clothes on. Simple as that. I'm not homophobic or anything, but if I take my clothes off and sleep naked next to another man, that's gay.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to sleep.
No way.
No.
So, I honestly, what is your name? He doesn't say what his name is, but dude, whatever your fucking name is, I'm with Kate. I think you're gay.
Well,
a little bit.
I don't know if you actually are, but I'm just saying I can see why she thinks you are.
He's a little.
You might not be. You might be straight as an arrow, but I can see where she's coming from.
Jack off the bed. Just waiting to use that.
You were waiting on that.
But that's good. That's true. Jack, get off the bed. Get out of here. Jack off the bed. I don't know, man. I got to tell you, I'm with Kate, dude. I think she has the right to feel weird about it, at least.
Yeah, because that is weird. Like, you're too old to be sleeping in the same bed unless it's an absolute necessity. Like I said, if you're on a road trip in Vegas and you only have 2 beds between a bunch of people, fine, whatever.
Sure.
But we're all fully clothed. Why is he still staying at your house at 20 years old?
Just 2 guys playing Brokeback Cowboy.
Just a couple of guys naked in a bed. Nothing gay about that. It's fine.
Just cuddle buddies. Just hold it until somebody gets hard in their mouth.
Fucking each other in the ass. It's not gay. It's not gay. It's fine. It's nothing gay. Dude, you're gay. You're gay. Maybe
just
you're
checking
not
each other's prostates.
That's it. We're just doctors here. We're just concerned about our health. I don't know. I'm not going to keep saying
pretty
gay
gay.
things. That's pretty
pretty
gay.
gay.
I mean, that's pretty much all I got to say. Like, where do you go from here? You go be gay with your friend. Accept it, come out of the closet, and be gay.
He's over there looking at you half naked and his dick's hard.
Maybe Jack is gay. Maybe Jack is a little gay and the friend isn't gay. Like the guy with Kate isn't gay, but he doesn't realize that Jack's gay. Kate can see that Jack is into the dude, you know?
Okay, what would a normal guy and his buddy, if he even has to share the bed and he's naked or half naked, you'd say, get your fucking clothes on.
Yeah.
The fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Don't ever, like, if we ever have to share a bed together, don't ever fucking get in bed with me with your fucking boxers on only.
Yeah, this ain't your house. You don't get comfortable like you do at your own house. This is like
Oh God, no.
No.
Especially consider like this is my house where I have a certain way that I like to sleep already, and I don't want anybody in my bed making me feel uncomfortable already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's your
just-
bed. You don't need the half naked friend in your bed with you. Are you looking something up?
Yeah, I was playing a song.
I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
This is a song from Scrubs.
Oh, I can't hear it.
I don't know how to fix that.
I don't know.
It's a song called, or these two best friends are literally singing a song called "Guy Love"
That's gay.
because people think they're gay. Yeah, and I have a best friend that I've known for like almost 15 years. People are like, "Yeah, y'all are like kind of married." No,
but are you guys affectionate to each other? Do you tell each other you love each
Look,
other? Do you sleep in the same bed and you're half naked together?
a couple of those things do happen. Now, let me explain which ones.
whoa.
Now, when I come to Sacramento, I stay at his house, not in his bed because he is married. But when I say goodbye, doesn't matter if I'll see him tomorrow. I give him a hug. I always tell my buddy that I love him because I've lost too many friends in this world. I tell people who I do care about. Yeah, exactly. So
not gay.
Yeah, you've all met Seth. I tell Seth I love him all the time. Like, all right, love you, buddy. Yeah, it's not like I love you.
No,
It's love you, buddy.
Yeah, but when you guys start sleeping in the same bed together in your box,
Which we never have.
Touching each other's dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never done that either.
That's when it becomes gay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's super gay.
All right, next problem. Would you let your 17-year-old daughter sleep over at her boyfriend's house? No.
Nope. Next question.
I know right off the bat you want to say no, but let's talk this through. It says, I'm looking for some honest, respectful input. My 17-year-old daughter has been dating her boyfriend for just over a year. The relationship seems solid. He's respectful. We've met his family a few times, and she recently asked if she could sleep over at his house. She was upfront about it. She came right out and asked. I appreciate her honesty and trust her, but I'm torn. Part of me wants to respect her maturity and the trust that we built, while another part of me feels like it crosses a boundary and I'm not totally comfortable with it. Would you allow it? Now, before you answer this, there's a couple extra things they added in here. They said some relevant facts. She's a good student. She's in accelerated classes. She's never been in trouble. She works part-time. The other thing is, too, she's on birth control, and his parents don't have any issues with her spending the night. What do you guys think?
They're bad parents, and I've never heard of an A+ student getting pregnant before. Are you fucking serious? This is a no.
Well, she's on birth control at least.
I don't give a shit.
Fuck no. That's the answer.
Fuck no.
So that I said that too. Like I thought about that as well. Like I would probably right off the bat say no, and then I sit here and think about like, look, my daughter, she's very smart. She's she's in National Junior Honor Society and all this other shit, and she's only going to advance academically, and I trust her. She's a good kid. She doesn't get in trouble. Of course, she's only 12 years old right now, so who knows what she's going to be like when she's 17. But if this continues down a path, she's going to be a great kid. And if she was dating somebody, all through high school, 17 years old, they're probably on the almost going to graduate. And I knew this kid, I probably would be somewhat. It might take me a minute. I'd have to think it through, but I might be okay with him spending the night at my house. Not my daughter spending the night at his house. So they sleep in separate rooms. Sure, I know that there's a potential chance that they're going to, sneak out together in the middle of the night or whatever. But I put that threat, like there's cameras in my house. I'm going to show, I may sneak down here in the middle of the night to make sure you guys aren't doing things and aren't sleeping
I wouldn't
together.
be able to sleep.
It would be hard.
Oh, I got guns all over my house. Fuck no. I just
And
look
he
at
would
him.
know that.
And he would absolutely,
way.
he would absolutely know. I got a gun in my house.
Do
I'm
that
not afraid
thing
to use
where
it.
you take a single bullet, put it right there on the mantle, and be like, "This is yours if you fuck up."
What is your initials exactly?
Right.
Well, not only
And
that,
this is
but
your
right on
fucking bullet.
You're much more apparently okay with this than I am because I absolutely. Matter of fact, I know she's 17, and when I lost my virginity, I was also 17. But if I had a 17-year-old daughter and she wanted birth control, I would be fucking furious.
That's what's weird about California too. Like you could be 12, 13 years old and get birth control without parents' consent. So it's like you might not even know in some cases.
Yeah, it's one of those things that right there is tough because you don't know what your kid is doing, but you don't want them to get pregnant so young, but you also don't want them to be on birth control to say it's okay.
Right. I just I don't think I'd be okay with her spending the night at his house, but I'd probably be okay with him spending the night at mine. Given everything that I said, they're together for 4 years. She's a straight A student. She's a good kid. All these things. Then I would take that into consideration.
You can get as many straight A's as you want to. You know what your boyfriend is? A guy.
True. That's true.
Next topic. yeah, getting so pissed.
Yeah, no, I mean, and the other thing is too,
I'm pissed. I don't even have a daughter.
Like
I have a son,
and I had my first kid when I was a teenager, so I get it.
Yeah, I was thinking about you today, actually, Mikey. I was thinking, I was like, damn, Mikey, because you've said this before, and then I was doing the math. I go, yeah, Mikey's paid child support his entire fucking adult life.
Pretty much.
I'm still paying child support. My entire
I know.
adult
I was
life,
like, yeah, he's still paying,
and it sucks.
People are grandparents our age. That's weird.
I know. It's fucking weird. I see my friends like, oh, look at my grandbaby. I'm like, you're the same age as me. How are you a grandparent? I'm like, oh, fuck, you can be a grandparent.
I can't even name how many people are grandparents at my age.
Fuck that. I don't want to be a grandparent. So
I think the day you are is the day you kind of feel a little old.
If you want to be a grandparent at stroking Mikey's age, that's what happens when you stay the night at your boyfriend's house when you're 17.
Yeah, don't do it. I don't think you should let your kid do it.
Nope.
That's my answer.
My blood pressure just got high.
Well, let's move on before we kill Stroke and he aneurysms.
Let's wrap this show up. I don't want Stroke to have a heart attack. I don't want anybody to die. So the show right now, just a couple quick reminders. Aftershock tickets underway right now. Go to our Instagram and Facebook to find out all the details how you got to do it. It's very simple. You only have one more free video episode of Not That Damn Show. Everything else, then it just becomes audio unless you go join us on our Patreon. Get easy access to that from our new website, nottds.com. The merch store is launched. What am I missing here?
I was like, hammer home the merch store. Go ahead. We got the Cunts and Crumpets mug. We got the hoodies, the t-shirts. We're going to be adding new stuff.
Throw it back up there one more time.
Look at all that beautiful shit.
We got two mugs. We got a hoodie. We got a couple of t-shirts. We got stickers. We got more things coming. Potentially a Don't Poke Stroke shirt or mug or something.
Or I Poked Stroke shirt.
Or I Poke Stroke. So
no.
Or Yummy with a Tummy.
Yummy with a Tummy is a great one.
The Florida Man t-shirt's definitely coming.
So yeah, we got some good stuff. Did you guys write anything down that you learned today?
I did.
Go ahead, Ian. Why don't you start?
I learned that there needs to be a band called Violation Station. If there's not already.
That's a good one.
I learned that a dude has consumed Mikey's sperm in his mouth and drunk it and digested it into his body and got rid of it.
I learned that
shit a white turd.
I learned that true love is a fountain. And you can download It's Not Gay If It's a Bidet on our Patreon if you want to. True Love is a Fountain if you want to know what that's about.
It's a great song. I learned that Dairy Queen only has $1.50 in their register.
That's a good one. I learned that at a nude beach you have to bring your own towel. But not a nude beach. I'm sorry. At a nude resort you have to bring your own towel. The beach doesn't matter. You can bring whatever the fuck you want to. Who cares? That's it.
I also learned that. Let's see. I wrote this. This is the very first thing I wrote down. I learned that Mikey needs to take a picture of his best of sack frame and send it to me.
Oh yeah, I will. I'll send that to you guys.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I will get it to you. I'll get it to you this week.
All right. Whatever.
That's it. All right. That's all I learned. This wasn't a very educational show today.
I disagree, sir.
I actually will tell you, I learned 3 other things, but I cannot read my own fucking handwriting.
Dude,
I scribbled them down.
I just was looking at my second one. I'm like, what does that say?
Glad I'm not the only one.
Mine just says
down real fast.
Mine just says Stroke AI write a book. I'm like, oh right, that.
Yeah, now I got to think of the new song. I don't know what that's going to be.
What should it be? What should we write a song about today?
Let's see. We could do
it.
What about Yummy with a Tummy?
There you go. Yummy
with a tummy.
You're still yummy with a tummy. I don't know what you can come up with on that. Ask AI. Hey, what's the best way to go about
just a song about fucking fat girls. There's plenty that already exist.
But
ours will be better.
It could be a fat girl who's trying to tell everybody she's yummy, and
that's fine.
Know.
Yeah,
do whatever you want.
I trust your creative judgment.
Yummy with a tummy.
Now.
All right, guys, stay safe, stay weird, and remember, question everything.
Don't beat it, don't whack it, just stroke it.
Titties.
Hey, this was really fun.
We hope you liked it too.
You know, we've had a lot of laughs tonight.
Seems like we've just begun when suddenly we're through.
But I'll tell you what's not funny.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye.
Killing strippers.
'Cause now it's time to go.
Strippers are people too. Naked people who may be willing to pleasure you for a price you negotiate later behind the curtain at a VIP room.
We'll see you very soon, I know.
Besides, there's no need to kill them.
Very soon, I know.
Because most of them are already dead inside.
Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.
Goodbye, good friends, goodbye.